confuse nobody, because when I come on here, I might be kind of confused because we're going to be talking about some stereotypes and I don't know who I am tonight. But hey, welcome to Point Blank Experience. Event yours, and I'm just gonna bring us up, man. Y'all gonna see when I come up here. I don't know who I am, man. I've been going over stereotypes for 2 days now. I'm all confused. What is going on, T? We got our other co-host here tonight, Pretty Timmy. What's going on, man?
What's going on? What's going on? How's it going? How's it going?
What up, fam? What's going on, everybody out there in the world?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Glad everybody could come by, man. Let me see who up here. We got Travel Cake Trips in the house. We got Jerry Allen in the house. And I'm gonna tell you, Timmy, I got confused, man. I got my trucker cap on tonight, man, and you know, man, I was over there talking about over yonder, you did, but I had to throw some bling on because I don't know who I am tonight, man. You know, so got a little island bracelet on, man. I was like, boy, I'm going all over the world, but hey, seriously, this is gonna be a good topic, and I can tell you, man. Stereotypes, you know, they're everywhere. And now with the way technology is and the way people cool and people ain't, it's confusing. The stereotypes are jumbled up, and we're going to talk about that tonight. The stereotypes of yesteryear. I'm not saying yesterday, yesteryear, going way back. I don't know if they apply because I'm going to tell y'all straight up, I already had this trucker hat. I didn't just go by, but there's a stereotype that only certain races or certain cultures wear trucker caps or people that drive trucks. I ain't got no big truck. And last time I checked, I'm black as I was yesterday before I put the trucker cap on. So, you know, we're going to talk about that tonight. And I always say, don't judge a book by its cover. Get to know the individual. What's going on, T? What's going on, Rick? I saw Rick down there. What's going on, Timmy?
We doing good. We doing good. Look, I didn't think about doing that, like dressing up stereotypical, because I could have dressed up in my stereotype.
What's your stereotype? You got time?
I fit mine. I fit my stereotype. I just do real good at code switching. That's all.
No,
I just code switch. That's the code switch is not really who I am. That's who I need to be to make this money.
Well, I guess what you call it, code switching?
Code switching, CODE switching.
I've been doing that most of my life because I tell people, I guess I did it wrong. I just tell people I'm an educated thug. I mean, you know, I can sit in the boardroom and I can go in the hood.
There you go. Me too.
So when I was in the boardroom, I couldn't be in there talking about, hey, you know, what up, gangster? You know, I couldn't speak to the CEO like that. I had to say, hey, how's it going? You know, like I had some sense, which I had some sense, but I really had to act like I, you know, in case I forgot. But then when I left the crib, especially when I lived in California, hey, how's it going? Then working in South Central.
Oh, no.
I was out there, hey, what up? Yeah, I wasn't saying what up either. I was saying, hey, what it is. I went back to 74. Hey, what it is. They knew I was old school at 28.
We didn't even do that. We just went like this. That's it. That's like, what's up? That's all that means. What's up? You ain't got to say nothing. You just keep it moving.
Oh, that's what I was supposed to be doing in New York.
That's it.
I would have bought me a Yankees cap and got some shades, and it didn't work, man. They knew I wasn't from there. So, man, let me see who we got. Who came in here, man? We got my other co-host just asking for a Freddie here. Travel Cake Trip said, hello, T. We are in the house.
Lord have mercy.
I had to make sure I was really here, man. Hey, what's up, Travel Cake Trips? I'm just best with y'all. I know y'all on T's side of the building.
What up, fam?
All right, we got the House of X in the building. Say, hey, fam. Oh, okay. See, I spoke too soon. She said, hello. Boy, she fast. Hey, I know the cat. No, y'all. Check out Travel Cake Trip. Check out all these wonderful content creators. If you're a content creator, go ahead and put hashtag content creator in the comments so people will know. Because I ain't got time to drop no links. I got to figure out who I am tonight after we talk about these stereotypes. And then we got Monique. What's going on, Monique? I think this is the first time I've seen you here. So hey,
that's Juan's wife.
Oh, hey, Monique. Hey,
Our family co-host.
Yeah, I know one, but okay. All right, we doing fine. Jerry speaking. Big Rick in the heat. Hey, y'all, Big Rick just had his son on his channel. Boy, that dude, that was something else. Boy, he spoke his mind. Big Rick, that's definitely your child. We got D and Q experience in the house. Man, I like to hear that. Oh, hey, don't y'all start speaking to me like, hey, Cakes. What's up?
Cakes, what's up? Talking to Kathy. That's who he talking.
Cakes, man, I like that. I gotta give me a smooth name like that. Like, hey, Brownie, what's up? All right, hey, I like to stream high from where? Hey, real man, whoa.
Epinomy.
No, that's epinomy. Something like that.
I ain't gonna even go with that, man. No. Hey, tell me, where is that at, bro? Tell me, what is it near? Like, is it near London or?
I don't know.
Well,
they can answer that question.
All right. Solid. Yeah, there you go.
They want to stream high, so they probably misspelled that word because they probably was high.
Oh, okay.
Don't you ain't got to come through the screen and try to choke to me. You know what I'm saying? Just roll with it. Just roll.
You're absolutely right, Shalou. You're absolutely right. And we got controversial cruising in how. What up, Scott? Hello, everyone. Hey, we got Morgan Freeman in here, man. What was he? Bruce Almighty or somebody? Hey, right. Good morning from my side.
Good morning. It's morning where he is.
Hey, where your side at, man? Because I've been trying to go international ever since I started this. Where you at, man? Good morning. Hey, well, good morning from our side. I mean, good evening from our side, wherever we at. What up, Scott? Y'all, okay, I'm going to shoot through these. What we got? Danny Dizzle in the crib. What up, Danny?
Danny
D. That's why I said Dizzle. I'm sorry, I had a.
You good?
Hold
Danny
up, man.
Dizzle, you good?
Hey, dog. You want to? All I got out of that is we calling. So, hey, man, you got to be good. What up, Bill? I missed your live today, but seriously, about a minute and a half. Hold up, man. I got people on my TV that are on. All right, yo. So we're gonna get into this, Tanya. Man, why my screen? What the heck? Oh, there it is. Hey.
We're gonna talk about age stereotypes too.
Oh, you know what?
That's on the list too.
Somebody probably say, see, we talking about stereotype. That's why it take Rod a long time to get through the comments, because he's a little older. That's a stereotype, y'all. I'm not old. I'm just like fine wine, like Tanya be talking about over there on the video.
Timmy older than you.
No, he's not.
Timmy older than you.
I'm only 50.
You stop lying.
I'm only 50.
You only 50?
50 years old.
Man, well, in that case, I'm about 46 then.
There you go. Exactly.
Hey, you a young man too. Hey,
yeah, man. So tell you, as far as stereotypes,
yep.
Do you think that over time they've ruined the society in this country? I'm not talking about the worldwide, but we may get into global because there are some global stereotypes as well. But I mean, when I say ruined, let me narrow that down. In my opinion, I just want to get y'all's opinion. I feel like stereotypes has really made this country way harder to live in than it has to be or had to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this person, whether it was a financial stereotype or a cultural stereotype or a racial stereotype or a gender stereotype, I mean, it just created a big old mess that we're still living in. I don't think it's ever going anywhere.
Well, I don't think that it messes up anything. I just think it just comes from, miseducation or a lack of education. If there are people in this world who have not been exposed to the world. Okay, so that's why if you notice, most people who understand diversity, true diversity, and understand that stereotypes are just that, are usually people that are well-traveled, people that get out and meet different types of people, people who have been exposed to different people and cultures. And so, not saying that they don't have biases, because now this live stream is not about biases today, but it's just basically about stereotypes. And I don't care who you are, your whole mindset is based on your experience. Your experience. It doesn't mean your experience is the only experience. It doesn't mean it's 100% true, right? It just means that's your experience. If every single time you go to the store and this man has on a red shirt and some black shorts, every single time you go to the store, and you're not even at the store the whole 24 hours. You're at the store 5 minutes every day after school or after work. And this man got on red shirt and black shorts. You'll see him, and guaranteed, if you get into a conversation with somebody, that man over there, I swear, I don't know if he got other clothes or not, because every day he wearing the same thing. Okay, well, is he really wearing the same thing, or did you just so happen to catch him at a specific time and that's what he had on? You didn't see it. What's wrong with you? Why your face frowned up? You farting over here?
No, I got a little brain freeze.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay, now, damn it. You can go get the answer. That is his stereotype. That was his stink.
No.
That was his stink face.
No. She know I suffer from migraine headaches. That was a brain freeze. I was saying to myself, now I got to go.
Well, take the hat off your head then.
No, I got to go get my medication. I didn't bring my bag down.
Well, then go get it then.
I'm gonna go get it in a minute.
Okay.
I'm waiting in my turn to talk.
Okay.
Well, we don't want you to have no brain freeze over there. Go ahead, Timmy. Well, Tanya might not have been finished. She said you was over there farting.
It's okay. I just think it's just from people's experiences, and it's gonna always be stereotypes, because as long as you have the media, as long as you have social media, as long as you got the algorithms now that just keep reinforcing whatever you look at, is going to keep giving it to you. So even that, if that's not the case, you're going to think it's the case because it keeps happening. So I don't think it messes it up. I just think that it just creates an opportunity for people to understand that there are other people in this world and other cultures in this world, and the media's view of that culture doesn't necessarily mean that's the culture. Now, I'm not going to say that there's no truth to some of those cultures, the truth to some of the stereotypes, because there's some stereotypes because there might be a high number of it, right? It doesn't mean it's 100%. It just means it may happen more frequently with certain cultures or races than others, period. That's just what it is. And I'm sure we'll get into that. But what are your thoughts? Do you think that stereotypes mess up?
Well, the world was built on differences, and the stereotypes plays into the differences, and it's basically the have and the have-nots, and we push that narrative and to give us the right to be different, but it also gives us the right to keep other people separate from us. It gives us the right to separate the societies. I want to have the best and be flowing in a certain circle, and I don't want Pookie Ray and K Lolo over there because of where they come from or the state that they live in. So I'm gonna automatically say, if you from the South, you can't articulate where I'm from because I'm from California or New York. So you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm of a higher standard, or I'm from a better culture than you from. So that's some of the things that has been bred in us, and I'm gonna just keep it 100 because I'm married to a New Yorker.
And what? Yeah, I got the head.
New Yorkers have always felt like they was a step above others from the South.
I'm gonna touch on that, Timmy, but I don't want to keep going, brother. Keep going.
And I'm trying to tell you.
You from Arkansas, you ain't from the north, south, east, or west.
Arkansas is the south. What you talking about?
And I'm
So
gonna
look,
say this.
y'all, we about to have a national emergency up in here. Somebody better call 911. I can't even get to it.
I'm gonna say this, and I don't even want to go off script. That's one thing that have always, even coming up as a kid, the stereotype that Southern people are slow, backwards, dumb, and all of this. And because you from the city, that means you're smarter, slicker, faster.
Rude. Okay, we gonna get into the positive and negatives about stereotypes. Go ahead.
But anyway, that's my take. But the biggest thing is, I'm gonna say this: some of that is true, and some of that's not true. But the biggest takeaway is, it's not where you're from, it's where you're at, and who you are is who you choose to be.
Okay.
I'm about to hit both of these, and that took a whole lot of this old brain power. You know, I'm stereotyped. I don't supposed to remember what I'm about to say. Going back to what you said, Tanya, about the red shirt and the black shorts or black pants. I went in my closet today and took the tags off this shirt I'm wearing today. And I looked in the closet, I had two of them. I said, why I got two of these? And then I remembered I bought two because it was such a good deal. And I've always wanted to do this, but I never do it. Why not get two of them? So when this one wear out, I still have a new one. So just because they see me in this today and another one tomorrow, doesn't mean this is the only orange or whatever color peach shirt that I have.
Right.
Another thing people don't think about, if you go to the store every day after work or after school, that person that's in that red shirt could be in their work uniform and took their name badge off. You see that a lot in the car industry.
Yeah.
You never know. So yeah, they're gonna have red shirt and black pants because that's the uniform of their job. Now, going to what Timmy was talking about. By the way, telling you, Arkansas is the dirtiest South. Now, don't do the anyway. So when I went to California, I experienced what Timmy said. I left Arkansas, went to California. They was like, "Oh, you just old country bumpkin." I said, "Well, I tell you what, man." I said,
Tell them what you wore. Tell them what you wore to the beach.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna get to that though. I stayed
like
true.
There's some stuff that's true.
I stayed true to the South. I didn't care because I was in California. So anyway, I said, I'm gonna tell you something, man. When I get this city stuff down, y'all gonna be in trouble. Because in Arkansas, we ain't got no Disneyland land, no Knott's Berry Farm, no Raiders Stadium. We got street corners and we play the dozens. And when I learned this, y'all gonna be in trouble. So then I
played the dozens.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Dominoes, spades, dozens, anything. We played all kind of stuff. Horseshoe, you ever played a horseshoe, Tanya?
Go ahead. You good? Go ahead.
You ever play a horseshoe?
Horseshoe? No, I have. Not by like something that is fun to do.
No.
We played Skelly.
Skelly?
We had concrete. We ain't had no grass with no damn horseshoes. Ain't no goddamn horses where I grew up. So where I'm getting the horseshoes from? Where am I getting the horseshoe from? Craig. Rod, where I'm getting the horseshoe from? Toys R Us, maybe.
From the horse. You get it from the store. You
ain't
get it
no damn horses where I
tell
grew
you,
up.
When you go get a gallon of milk, do you go to the cow or do you go to the store? I mean,
right, but I'm pretty sure they got those cows from either upstate or someplace else. They didn't get it from where I was living. So no, I did not play horseshoe.
And what we're doing right now, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the stereotypes called overgeneralization, where they take an entire group, whether it's people from New York, people from the South, and they generalize how everybody is just because they live in New York City, how everybody is. And then the question I used to hate, hey man, you live down in Arkansas, you ever see Bill Clinton? No, man, why? Just gonna look, that's a whole state, dude. No, I ain't seen no Bill Clinton. I ain't seen Hillary either. So, but that's what we get, Tanya. I mean, but we ain't even got to the good ones. That was just one to warm us up right there. Now, one thing I read today, man, and is every Black woman is angry. That's so untrue, but that's a stereotype.
Well, they say the same thing about Black men.
Yeah, we're mean, want to fight all the time, don't know how to articulate ourselves.
Well, I put it to you this way. The likelihood that you probably have the people of the Black culture, since we're more likely, not saying 100%, but we're more likely to have grown up from a impoverished, neighborhood, did not grow up with a lot of resources, just from generational, there are some that made it. And like I said, I'm not talking about 100%, but the percentage of, which is why do you think we're called the minority? Now, there's more of us than there is most of others.
Well,
so why are we the minority? I'm just saying.
That don't make sense. Preach to it. That don't make sense.
We're the minority because
I got that part.
We don't hold. Let's just say we don't hold no weight to this world. We may have built it, and I'm not just talking about Black. I'm just talking about minorities.
Minorities.
Okay, it actually, we're part of the world. We built most of the cities that are here based off the backs or the labor or whatever. That's just what hand we were dealt in this world. But we're called the minority because it's really based on how much power do you have? Minor power. You don't have much. There's not too many of us in that top 1%. And the ones that sit up in that 1%, trust me, somebody's paying them they check and it ain't them. That's all I gotta say. I don't recall no minority paying somebody in the 1% they check. Period. But let me get back to the stereotype. I forgot what I was saying. I trailed off into that. Oh, we were talking about the automatically assuming a certain stereotype, because when they talk about being angry, well, the thing is, chances are if you grow up in a impoverished neighborhood or you grew up with less, there's certain things that you go through that other cultures that grow up with other resources may not. Okay. And it could be the same culture. When I say culture, I'm talking about strictly that culture, not race, not none of that. I'm talking about not race, no age, disability or nothing. I'm just talking about culture, meaning you grew up with resources and this one grew up with lack of. Those two people are going to grow up with different experiences, different emotions. Things are going to trigger them, and they're most likely had to work harder to get where they had to go. They got to run faster than the average person. They have to do more than the average person because maybe, I didn't go to an Ivy League school, right? So you always got to prove yourself, because if you didn't come, if you go to an Ivy League school or a well-known school, people look at that and they automatically assume that you smart. But let me tell you something. My daughter went to, Georgia Tech. It ain't an Ivy League school, but it's one of the highly rated schools in Georgia as well. She can tell you there's some dumb ones in there. Okay. Like when you get in those rooms and you actually see what those resources have created, they're no different than us. It's just a matter of how did they use the resource. That's really what it all boils down to. So angry, I won't say angry. Emotional, probably yes. Because like I said, I code switch. Okay. I'm from the hood. I'm from the ghetto. I grew up poor. Yes. Did I have a stint in my life where we had stuff? But that was like up under drug dealer territory. That's not the same as, oh, mama and daddy are doctors and lawyers, and that's a whole different lifestyle. You still in the hood, you still ghetto, even if you living in a better place to live, it's still the culture of lack of resources. You're still in that neighborhood. And the thing is, when you grow up like that, you're having to learn how to adapt to what you're trying to be. So therefore, you got to code switch. You know, I might be sitting in the meeting and somebody may say something and I may want to say, is you stupid or something? Or, you know, you don't know what the hell you talking about. I can't say that. I have to code switch. I have to say, well, you know, maybe there's an alternative. You know, what are your thoughts about this? That ain't what I really want to say. What I really want to say is, now this is your 5th time bringing us in this meeting and you don't know what the hell you're saying. I can't say that, right? I can't go up to my coworker and say, why you can't get your stuff right. You know, that's not, you say, hey, is there anything I can help you with? I noticed that you're struggling with a few things. That's not my natural me. My natural me, what y'all see up is me. This is who I am, okay? I'm the one that I go on Carnival Conquest and I'll fit in. But I can also go my tail on Explorer Journey and fit in there as well. But that's my other side when I feel like being like that. But even when I go on Explorer Journey, there's a part of me that still want to at least turn up in the club at least one night. Can I have a piece of me one night? So technically, stereotype, we're not angry. I just think that people that grow up with things that they had to go through, it never leaves them. And so there are going to be things that's going to trigger them. There's going to be things where it bothers them because even if they're at work and they witness these microaggressions, maybe they have to sort of contain what they would normally want to say because you're not going to mess up my money. Basically, you're not going to keep poking the bear and try to make me, because some people know, they go, oh, let me see. I don't know. She's too straight and narrow. Let me see if I can poke her and let Keisha come out. You know, let what the name TJ said, Kilolo or whatever the hell he said.
Yeah, that's,
you know what I mean. I'm just saying names. You know, let's see if Ray come out. You know, I'm sure Ray is in there if you push him. I'm sure Kilolo is in there if you push her. And you know, and I'll whisper to people all the time, don't let this soup fool you. You know, I'll be the type, I'll meet you in the parking lot. Don't you take me there, you know.
You know, Tanya, one of the things, and before I go any further with what I have with the...
Sorry, Keisha, I'm sorry. I know I said Keisha, but go ahead.
What I have with the stereotype, before I go any further, one of the biggest blessings that I had was to enlist into the United States Navy. And I'm sure Timmy may or may not be able to speak along the same lines. I had to work with so many different cultures, so many different races, so many different backgrounds. It didn't do anything but benefit me. And we didn't, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not gonna say every single individual, but the vast majority, probably 99.8% of us saw one color, and that was red. I'll let y'all read between the lines. We didn't see no black, white, this color, tan, brown. We didn't care about all that. So I wanted to put that out there. We are an opinionated channels, Event Yours, Points Blank Experience. We're talking about stuff just to have people's interaction and engagement. I just want to put that out there, a little disclaimer, but you're right. That person, I think that person you're talking about, whether it's Ray or Kilolo or...
And Ray is my brother name, just so you know, but go ahead.
Whoever it is,
the description.
It can come out of anybody. It can come out of a male, a female, a kid if it's the right one. And it doesn't matter what race. It really, like you said, how are they poked? And sometimes when people poke that bear, they're not ready for the response of that bear. First of all, they're not expecting the response.
No, sometimes they are.
They're trying to get one. I get a rise.
Sometimes they want it so they can prove the other. See,
I told you.
Told you she wasn't as refined as she portrays to be. But I let people know I'm not. I'm refined means you was something else at one time. So yes, I'm refined. But like I tell people, I'm saved, but I ain't fully delivered. I'm gonna whoop your ass. I ain't got no problem with that. And I ask for my forgiveness later.
Hey, I'm gonna pull this back up when Timmy come back. We got a couple comments that I started. The Nichols say, Timmy be talking, baby. Juan said, here, I pulled it up. And if y'all see me pull up your comments and put it on the screen and I take it back down, I'm starting it for later. So don't think we're just skipping them. It's a lot of comments. Please keep saying, hey, hello. If you haven't liked the live on either channel, please hit that like button, the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. If you're not subscribed to us, we greatly appreciate it. Either you're going to be mad because it's true or mad because you're offended. You can't disprove how an experience made someone feel.
That's true.
So true. Chill Will Cruz says, yes, I understand this because a lot of people ask me where I am from because they say I have a Southern accent. I say I'm from Chicago. I'm the only one with a Southern accent. You probably had relatives. I'll tell you, Chill Will, the majority of my mother's side of the family and my father live in Chicago. They grew up in Arkansas and migrated to Chicago. So some of them, depending on how deep that accent was, like my accent right now is kind of confused. Certain words will sound like Arkansas. Certain words may sound like California. Like I can if I really think about it, party, but you heard it's like party. Like if you watch the Parkers, I'm going to the party. That's it, I can't help it. But then some kind of way they got mixed up, and I don't know what my accent is, but you're right. But that Southern accent is probably coming from your ancestors, just so you'll know. Cece said, right, everybody in Texas, thank you for putting this up, Cece. Don't wear cowboy hats, boots, and ride horses. I've been on a horse one time, and I was in somewhere in Mexico, and I think that horse was kind of old. He didn't look like the rest of them. And I have boots. Tanya didn't see this picture, but the first time I wore some boots in California, the people told me I couldn't go with them. I was like, I sounded like just asking for a friend. I said, I bet you lying. I am going.
What kind of boots did you wear?
I had some snakeskin pythons, cowboy boots, with some creased jeans.
Creased jeans?
With an ED, creased. With
you ain't get your permanent crease like at the cleaners.
No, I wasn't no permanent. We'll just crease.
Okay.
I knew how to iron. But I might go find it. I know you think I'm kidding. I'm gonna go find it. I got my leg kicked up in probably a Motel 9. I was at an old cheap motel. You couldn't tell me nothing. And they told me I couldn't go. I was the flyest dude at the club, Tanya. Because wasn't nobody else dressed like me. I guarantee you wasn't nobody else dressed like me. So I'm gonna find a picture. I'm gonna put my screensaver up in a minute. Let me get through these comments, man. I'm gonna show everybody. I wouldn't say angry but I would say aggressive. One got a couple paragraphs here, and I'm gonna jump back in the regular comments. The benefit of stereotyping is it allows the brain, this is gonna be technical, to quickly
as always
process complex social environments by using mental shortcuts instead of starting from scratch to understand every person you meet. The brain uses stored categories to make a split-second assessment, especially under pressure.
That's natural. That's the natural thing that you do. That's why learning patience and learning how to pause before you speak helps with that.
Mm-hmm.
And you will notice a lot of folks like me, that's what I have to do at work. Because I have to pause for a minute, especially when somebody says something that I'm like, what they trying to say? And so I have to pause for a minute to say, how can I say what I need to say without saying what I want to say? But having that pause helps.
Hey, Ray of Sunshine, what's up, Ray? I haven't seen you in a while. Ray said, so true. Someone remarked to me, why you so quiet? Maybe because you want to be.
No, because sometimes people want to hear. Sometimes people are actually looking
For you to act a fool?
For that, not necessarily act a fool. There are people who enjoy the stereotypical parts of cultures. I worked with somebody, and he's still there. And he's of the LGBTQ community, and he is as white as he want to be. And he loves, I don't care where it is. It could be at work, it could be on TV, it could be, outside. He loves the ghetto shenane type Black woman. He just loves it. And when it's like he just enjoys it, and then he emulates it. It's like he thinks he said, I think I was a Black woman in my past life. That's what he says, And then he actually, to the point, came to work one day and said, I took my ancestry.com and I told you somebody had they toe dipping into the Black pool. I'm a 0.001%. I laughed so.
So a 0.0001%
Black, and he was so proud of that 0.01% Black.
Wow!
Don't you say his name? But yes, and I was like, you just enjoy it. So he loves to see, like, his office was next door to me, so he would hear in here. So we'll have a meeting, and he sees the professional time, and then behind closed doors, I may be on the phone speaking the way I need to speak. He'll come to my office and be like, tell it, girl. Tell him I knew you was upset in that meeting. I was waiting for it. And I'm like, you nosy heifer. Go back to your office. But he loved it. He loved to see that. He loves this. Some people just like the stereo. My brother wore a t-shirt that says, they like our culture, but they don't like us. And they could be anybody. It don't matter. There are people who like the Indian culture, certain parts of it, of course. They like the Black culture. They like the Asian culture. They like any culture that has some form of, I don't know what you call it, like some fun stuff, either some fashion, some way of life, something that actually has a story to it. Mm-hmm. People gravitate to the experience. You get people traveling, and they go to certain areas, and they want to experience all of that. But if you was to get with them back in their hometown, they wouldn't pay you no mind. So, I wouldn't say, in terms of aggressive, Murph, I would say is only aggressive if we exert or become assertive. I call it assertive, but it's called aggressive when we're assertive. When certain cultures are assertive, I put it that way.
I'm gonna take it back, Tanya. And this one, as I was doing my research, I ran across one. I don't think maybe it is. I don't know, but I hope not, because I'm wearing some now. But remember back in the day, if you wore glasses, you were smart and a nerd, 4 eyes and all that mess. Timmy got some glasses on too. I guess we smart, Timmy. I don't know.
4 eyes.
He got 6.
Oh, he got some contacts on too?
He got 6 eyes.
Oh, these not these, because these came from Kroger. But
those reading glasses you got on.
Yeah. And they ain't working either. But another one I came across was, and y'all, these are just stereotypes, and I don't have them in a particular order. I'm just kind of jumping around. But teenagers are lazy, rebellious, and disrespectful.
I think that was a stereotype for all kids growing up. I don't care what generation it was, because the parents, they grew up one way, and then it's a new way of life, and so they always think that the new generation got it easier than they did, which is what's supposed to happen, right? Because if you work hard, you want life to be better for the next generation. So
Yeah. Man, it seems like I'm hearing an echo. Hold on. Make sure I ain't got nothing on over here.
So do you feel you secretly now we all the media pretty much is blamed for stereotypes. They pretty much set the precedents for what people and how people think about other people based on the fact that they haven't gone out to venture to meet people, right? So they rely on media, like whatever medium they have here shows them this is the majority of how people are depending on their race, their culture, their age, and their ability. Are there any stereotypes that you feel you secretly fit, and what is it?
Man, that's good.
Just for y'all in the comments too. What stereotype? It may be a stereotype, and you may not like it. You may like it. You know, whether it's a positive or a bad stereotype. Do you think you fit a stereotype?
Yeah.
Okay. What is it? Which ones?
I think I fit not so much as now, but a few years ago, that the way I dress, when I dress up, oh, he a pimp. He used to be a pimp. Look at him. I ain't never been no pimp. But because I may have a nice suit or some nice shoes, a nice tie, jewelry, pinky ring back in the day, whatever. And I feel like,
you a pimp?
No.
Well, that's what I said. It's not a stereotype. I said, was there a stereotype that you fit?
Oh, did I fit? Oh, let's see.
Right, which means it was true.
Nope. I ain't got to think about that. Not that I'm going to think. I'm going to keep thinking, but you may trigger something.
But, you know, I put it to you this way. Most military folk don't fit the stereotypes because they've been exposed to the world. So you don't really generate like a certain way for people to assume. So
I take it back, Tanya. I did. I had to go way, way, way back. I did fit the stereotype of black males are athletes naturally.
Oh, okay.
And my father, it came from my father, really, because he really believed the stereotype. So my younger brother and I, we played football, basketball, baseball. We didn't get into the I don't even know if they had soccer and golf and all that, but those weren't where the black people were. And where I live was a small town, 6,000 people, and there were very few blacks that didn't play some type of sport that were males and the females. We had a girls basketball team, a girls baseball or softball team. So I figured that I fit that. And to be honest, 2 out of 3 of those I didn't really want to play.
Okay.
I was thrown in there forcefully by my father. And it was something I really didn't want to do. I didn't want to be in the band either, you know, but that was kind of there's a stereotype. If you kind of macho or tough or cool or popular, you're supposed to be on a football team. And then some of the not so people that couldn't play football are in the band. That was far from the truth. There was some cool people in the band. My roommate in college was in the band. So that's one that I figured I was put into. So.
Okay. Well, I fit the average, grew up in the hood, loud, like I said, I like Carnival Conquest. That's my vibe. So that's just who I am naturally, and then everything else is who I have to be. So I think I fit that stereotype. What about you?
Well, I'm a king. Timmy was naturally gifted with everything. I was a whiz, and it ran in my family. I'm straight A student. Football, basketball was Achilles' heel.
What you played in damn football? What position?
Wide receiver.
You
and free safety. I was.
What grade was that? 10?
Yes, honey. When I was in high school.
Oh,
that's when I played.
I thought you played. I thought you ran track.
And I ran track.
Oh, okay.
Right.
But you can do more than one sport, Tanya. I played quarterback. The one that throw the ball, I played quarterback. Yeah.
Oh, you threw the ball.
Yeah,
you weren't running for it though.
I played some wide receiver in my younger days.
The thing about it is, that it was just that what you put your mind to it. See, I grew up with a mother who told me I could be anything that I wanted to be. My daddy won't shit, and he won't ever home. So my mother instilled it in me that you could be whatever. And when she said that, I believed it. So I had no reason to doubt it. So when I went out on the football field, I was fierce. I was fast because I ran track, and I was small. But I hit you running about 20 miles an hour, and I hit you 20 miles an hour at about 180 pounds, I'll roll right through your ass.
Who was 180 pounds?
Me.
When? Yo, it was
Timmy. Timmy, you better go take some pictures or something. Go chat GPT this and make a football. You better do something.
I'm messing with him. I'm messing with him. I don't have any pictures. Hold on. I don't have any pictures of I don't have any pictures of him in his young days. I seen a picture of him at the age of maybe 3, and then all the way up to him as a grown man married. So I don't have anything to compare to. I'm just messing with him. I have no clue on what he looked like or anything throughout his grade school years at all. So let me just say that.
I'm gonna confess. When I met her, I was 175.
Well, you look pretty slim right there.
Yeah, I was 175. Now look.
Now you had a big old head, but you were pretty slim from the neck down.
See, look, you can tell I was pretty back then. But I was.
I ain't gonna say all that. Now I ain't saying all that.
I was 175. But she was working on fatting me up right then. I mean, I couldn't run fast then. But the thing about it is, my mother instilled that in me, and I'm trying to tell you, being from the South, that like everybody saying you slow, I was not slow. I was gifted. I went to college on a full ride.
I don't think the stereotype is slow meaning stupid.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Because I've never thought that way. It wasn't that you're stupid. It was more of your what you call it? When you're more susceptible to be taken advantage of because you're too trustworthy. Right. They're in the hospitality. They trust people. Everybody, they're very nice. They're open to receive. In other words, they're going to trust you until you show them they shouldn't trust you. Whereas up north, you grew up trying to survive, right? So the whole thing is, I don't trust you. I need to learn to trust you. You got to show me that I can trust you. He grows up, everybody a friend. Well, everybody gets a level 10, and then he'll just keep taking the stars down every time you piss him off.
What people didn't realize is when we from the South, we already, like you plant crop. If you know where the crop, you always knew where the bad seed was and the bad crop, and you cultivated it out. Mm-hmm. So I'm already plant that crop. So I can tell when the bad seed is, not cut your ass off. So like I'm saying, until you showed me that, I gave you room to grow. But once I saw, you cut out. But the thing about it is, when you ran across people from up north, they automatically put you in that box, oh, dumbass country bumpkin. I'm gonna just rule all over him. And I let them thought that. I let them thought that. Then when we sat in the classroom, and I let them thought that. When we got in the classroom, you know who was the dumbest people in the class? Them jokers from the cities. They was always, hey man, can you tell me what the answer was to number 10? Hey man, did you get the answer to number 12?
But that's what but that's what I'm saying.
Did you get the answer to that test?
I was the total opposite of what you just said. That trusting from the South, dude. When I got to California, I ain't trust nobody. My head was on a swivel. Everything was moving too fast. They had trolleys and on top of the ground subways and helicopters flying around, big old plane. Man, I ain't trust nothing. Nobody. So all that hello, hey that we did down south, wasn't no head up, wasn't no peace sign, wasn't none of that. I was just walking by people. I mean, but like Timmy was saying, I used that Southern knowledge that all I had to do was study. It wasn't nothing else to really do unless hang in the streets. So while they had all this riding roller coasters at Magic Mountain and all that stuff, I was in the books. I had that set of encyclopedias where they went to the library. I had them at my disposal 24/7. So, like Timmy said, when I went out to California, man, I was making a fool out of people, man. Just
making them look
for the exam. No, I ain't studying for the exam. I already know that stuff. I've been learning it every day. How'd you do that, man? That's how we do it in the South. Everything was about the South. Man, how'd you find this place so fast? That's how we do it in the South. Everything, unless it was bad, Yeah.
Right. So, see, we was all about getting ahead and staying ahead. And then the business came from, see, most of the kids up north, they live fast, they move fast and everything. See, from the South, you was all about your business because business was you didn't want to stay where you was from. You want to be better and do better. Mm-hmm. Up north, I mean, it's either from I got a lot of cousins from up north. All of them on welfare, ain't none of them about shit. Mm-hmm. Point blank. All of them had kids early, all of them on drugs. You know what I'm saying? They lived a city life. They thought they were smart. Only thing they did was fool themselves. You know what I'm saying? Now, me, I might not have been raised in the same environment, and I'm quite sure had we all been in a different, had we all been on the same level, things would have been different. So I can't say the stereotype of the South being slow, the city being fast, can be a little true. The South is slow, but you get ahead in life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, tell you, I got one that I hope this don't cause no eruption. Mm-hmm. But what about women because they dress a certain way? Let's say they like their clothes to fit. There's a stereotype. She's easy because she may be
that she fast and stuff like that.
Yeah, she fast, and then the one that wear a skirt every day because whatever going on.
Let me tell you something. At the end of the day, how a person dresses is how they view themselves. It has nothing to do with whether they fast or not. Because let me tell you, I've known quite a few girls who the boys thought was fast and she wasn't doing nothing. Her nose was in the books. The girls that folks thought nobody was paying attention to, and this is the same thing for the guys now. Them nerdy guys that the other guys on the football team and stuff thought that didn't nobody want, they was getting all the good. The girls was giving them stuff, and nobody knew it. But they was there. They always treated the girls nice. They always made sure, so they was getting it. The other boys who thought that, I'm fine, I'm looking good, and I'm of status or whatever, they might have gotten some of the girls, but eventually the girls is like, he's an a-hole, so I'm gonna go over here to the little nerd boy over here because he talked to me, he listened to me or whatever. Them was the ones getting all the stuff. So, and it comes to the girls, you had the girls that looked like they was like all in church and stuff, and they was out there just a Jezebelling it up. But nobody knew because they carried themselves in a way where nobody knew that they was getting their back thrown out after work, after school, or cutting class and still passing their grades, but cutting class and everything because no one's suspecting them.
Hey, what'd you call it? Code shifting? I'm glad you code shifting in it's nighttime. What'd you just say? They were getting what blown out?
Get the back blown out.
I know what you meant.
I know exactly.
Right.
Exactly. So I know we've been talking about the different stereotypes and all that stuff. And so to me, I feel that this is the part where, like Juan said, people are either going to be mad, offended, or whatever. But do you think that some stereotypes are low-key accurate?
Yep.
Okay. Give me some.
It's gonna. Hey, let me pull one comment here as the national disclaimer. Y'all, this is a national disclaimer right here.
Now, do understand these stereotypes is based on people's experience. Disclaimer is this is not 100%. So the question was, do you think that there are some stereotypes that are low-key accurate?
I'm gonna say this because I live there, and I don't understand it for the life. If you go to the hood, you're gonna have a couple nice houses, but people aren't taking care of this stuff. There's trash everywhere with trash cans close by.
Okay.
And it's all, I don't get it. It's almost like people say we live like this, so we're gonna live like this.
Instead of just taking care
of this person throwing their stuff away. Now, have I ever taught some of that? Yeah, I have. I ain't gonna lie, but do I do it enough where my whole community is jacked up? Or I got a car that ain't ran in 30 years and ain't gonna never run, but I want it parked in the driveway. No. So I feel like that's one of the stereotypes. I lived in South Central Los Angeles. There's some streets in South Central LA, the hood as they call it, that were cleaner than anything. And I put them up against any city in America. But then you go to some other blocks, I guess I don't know what it was, but it's like they had to live up to the hype. So yeah, I think that's just one.
Okay. What you got?
Well, that old term, dumb blondes, some blondes are dumb. And that's what
you mean, like
what they said,
real blondes, not bleached colored blondes.
Real blondes. When they said dumb blondes, and then we can move that on to some other people. When they say you acting like a dumb blonde, some people are just that. Now, you can say the bleach blonde. Now we can get some individuals that we can get some individuals that
hold on one second. We got Cheerios upstairs?
Yes, probably.
You ate Cheerios when you went upstairs?
No.
But you didn't tell me we had Cheerios upstairs.
Yeah,
those the honey nut ones.
Oh, hold up, man. I leave and y'all done turn the stereotypes into what kind of Cheerio we got?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on a minute. Because I'm smelling his breath and he lying to me. I like Honey Nut Cheerios, but ain't never Honey Nut Cheerios in the house when I want Honey Nut Cheerios. So I'm smelling his breath going, oh, you got Honey Nut Cheerios in the house now.
You're stereotyping right now.
How am I stereotyping?
You over there persecuting their brother for everything under the sun. Hey, why you frown up? You over there, you're farting?
Go ahead.
Why you ain't having no Cheerios? You stole all the Cheerios.
1 minute I'm farting because I got a headache.
Okay, but no. But this one true. You said we got Honey Nut Cheerios and your breath smell like Honey Nut Cheerios.
No, I ain't been. I'm drinking peanut butter whiskey.
That's Honey Nut Cheerios.
No, I ain't no Honey Nut Cheerios, but of course we got some in the house. I keep everything in the house.
It's okay. Y'all was a witness.
Hey, Tanya, I'm going to put myself up here for a good laugh real quick. I'm going to show you this picture that I claimed I had.
Lord have mercy. Go, you know what? Hold on a second. Let me get this ready. Hold on.
What it did? What you got?
Nothing. Go ahead.
I ain't know I changed my mind now.
There you go. Go ahead.
Hold on, let me get this off the screen. Let me put me up here by myself. You see them boots, tell you? You see them snake skin, the pythons, boy, I wasn't kidding. Look at that. Look at that little rod. Cooler than a fan. Boy, I was cooler than a fan.
I didn't see nothing. Hold on.
I see him.
Hold on. I don't see nothing.
No, you saw it. You over there trying to take a picture. No.
I'm not. Let me see. I didn't hear anything. Go ahead.
It's just a picture.
Lord, and he got a white suit on, y'all.
No, them some jeans, man. Them some jeans. They were stonewashed.
Was it a white party, Rod?
No, it was stonewashed jeans. It wasn't no party. That was the Motel 9. I forgot the name of it. Probably the Boogaloo
Motel 9.
Look at that curtain, tell you. That was San Diego, California, man.
Lord have mercy. So I'm assuming you done changed your style since then.
Oh yeah, I ain't wearing
it. You be matching now. You be like you.
I was matching then. You know where I'm from though. There was a stereotype. Where I'm from, if you had some boots like that, you had money.
You said where you was from though.
Oh, in Arkansas, they told me I couldn't go. I had to beg every time I went somewhere with somebody. Hey man, can I please go? Man, I get some more clothes on payday. You know, and this thing, but I was the center of attention because wasn't nobody dressing like that in California.
There you go. That's right. That's right.
And all I had to hit them with one of them lines, like, you know, just one of them country lines. I ain't gonna even say it. It ain't even in my repertoire.
One big stereotype, like you said, Rod. The biggest one back home and everywhere you go, the drug dealers always got all the money, and that is not always the case.
Okay, but we talking about true stereotypes.
The true stereotypes. The true stereotype is the person that study hard, play hard, will always be successful. That's a true stereotype.
Oh yes, it is.
That's a true stereotype. A person who plans, who goes out, works hard, person who's always trying to get ahead in life and prepares.
So basically, okay, so we talking about the stereotype. The stereotype is the nerd will always get ahead.
Not necessarily the nerd, the person who does the work.
That's the nerd. The stereotype is the nerd if you're always doing the work.
Not that hard worker.
Okay, yes.
It's not necessarily the nerd. Because Timmy was a hard worker. I don't know nerd.
Yes.
I was pretty.
Believe it or not, Tanya, I was a nerd for a few years. I was a nerd for a lot of years.
I was a nerd. I was pretty.
Okay.
Yeah, I was a nerd, but
I was a hoe.
But I didn't like the stereotype.
We know that.
I didn't like, so I really, to be honest, I went out of one stereotype into another. In my younger days, I went from the nerdy kid who stayed in the house, stayed in the books. And one day my daddy changed it. He said, boy, you got all the books in the world, but you ain't got no common sense.
You said that in another live one day.
So guess what I did? I fit the stereotype of the nerd and went to the stereotype of the streets. All the young black men out there doing
So you went from a nerd in your younger days to a hoe in your older days.
No, I went from a nerd. Okay. I went from a nerd in my younger days to a dude on the corner in my younger days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I had to go out there and get some common sense. And every time I got in trouble, my mom was like, boy, what's wrong with you? Hey man, daddy told me to go get some common sense. Now he in trouble. I'm scot-free. Oh. She mad at him. So, but I look at one stereotype that we see a lot, man. I don't think it's so common as it used to be. If you see a person dressed a certain way, jewelry on, certain shoes, Jordans or dress shoes,
right?
That mean they got a lot of money.
That doesn't. Let me tell you something. I put it this way: they may have some money, they may look like they have some money, and it's all about a look. It doesn't mean they have money, because most of the time, people who have money, they may dress nice, their clothes are quality, but there's always certain things that they wear that tells you what their status is. They can walk around in some beat up sneakers, some raggedy jeans, a polo shirt, and they belt may be on point. They watch is on point. If it's a lady, her purse is on point, or maybe them diamond studs in her earring. That's not flashy, but what they're doing is saying, I have something. I don't need to express it to everybody. But everybody also don't know, just because you got money don't mean you know how to dress either. So me, I like to dress. Whether I was broke, back in the day, or I got money. Tanya's gonna be dressed. I don't care whether it came from Kmart or whether it come from Saks Fifth Avenue. It's you gonna get the same presentation. It doesn't matter. It's just a matter of how much did I pay for it. But it's always gonna look like something. Now, people who have money will know it was from Kmart. Okay, so that's what the difference is. People who grow up around money knows quality when they see it. Doesn't mean they know how to wear it. It just means they know what the quality is because they just grew up around it. But yeah, do you think that there are some good stereotypes?
Thank you.
I can name a few.
Well, go ahead. You might help trigger this whole brain.
So there are certain cultures that do provide the best customer service. I don't care what it is.
What culture is that?
Asians.
Guess what I read last night? I knew you were going to say that. Do you
What?
know in Japan? I need to go over there and get some of my money back. But do you know in Japan,
What?
for real, you do not tip in Japan because good service is expected.
Okay.
You do. They can't take tips supposedly, but I must have a thug because he took mine. So I'm sorry.
I guess he figured you didn't know no better.
I didn't.
Right, because you didn't grow up with their culture. If you grew up in their culture, then you would have known.
Okay, keep going.
Right.
Keep going. Yeah.
Okay. So to me, I feel that Asians always provide good service. I'm not saying it's 100%, like I said. So don't go in the comments talking about because Mean Lee did my nails and that heifer was cussing me out and she ain't do this and she did that. We're not talking about that. I believe that people from the South have very good hospitality. You know, more so than the North to me.
Yes.
But I just think it's just because of your upbringing and what your culture was and your environment and certain things or whatever.
Yes. Let me cut in a little bit. People from the South are slow to cuss you out when you cut them off in traffic. People from the North gonna want to stop, want to fight, want to pull you out your car and all of that. And now go ahead.
We talking about positives and you still talking about negatives though.
That was a positive answer.
No. Nobody asked you for the negative though.
Because that's it.
See, that's why he can't come on the show no more.
That is a positive.
But you can't come on the show no more. You're gonna stick to the damn agenda and answer the damn questions. Now we talked about the negative comments. You did a whole dissertation about the Northerners. And you're married to one, but I just want you to remember that shit. When this camera go off, keep that same energy, player.
What are you talking about?
Keep the same energy. It's okay. It's okay.
Hey, I advise everybody to do what I'm doing. You some popcorn. This gonna be good when turn your TV over here.
Keep that same energy. Juan, when you come here this week, your boy might be out of. You might have to cancel veteran active duty veterans bar. You cancel it because he ain't gonna be alive. I think that Mexicans are hard workers, like real hard workers. They gonna get it no matter what, and they gonna get it legally. I didn't say 100%. Don't tell me what you know about Jose down in Colombia. I don't know Jose from Colombia. I just know the folks that I know, they are gonna get it. They're gonna get it honestly, and they're gonna work. And let me tell you something, they do their thing. I don't care what nobody say. Can't nobody tell me nothing negative about the Mexicans.
Hey, well, check it out.
I know that I have come across.
I read last night, today or last night, I looked for examples of stereotypes. And one of them, matter of fact, it was the first one. It made me so mad, I didn't even use the content. The first one that says, it was an example. It wasn't saying it was true. Mexicans are lazy. I'm like, who did this study?
Yeah, I don't know who did that study.
I got so mad. I just went hit the back button and went to the next whole thing. I
Right.
didn't even want to look at their stuff because that let me know what I was about to read was going to be ignorant.
Yeah. And I put it this way. Maybe that's who that person, in their experience. I don't know. I've never come across not one that I've ever seen lazy. I've seen they will do whatever they need to do to live their life the way they need to. They take care of their family. They very family driven. I'm sorry. That's just a positive stereotype. And I'm not saying that is all of them. I'm just saying that's just what I see. And let me tell you something. Yes, this is another stereotype. It doesn't mean that they all know how to do it. But if somebody tells me and give me a landscaper and you tell me, do you want Jose and Son or do you want Johnson and Son? I'm going with Jose and Son every day because I know they're going to get it right. That's, like I said, that's just a stereotype. A good stereotype that I've seen, they're going to get that right. I don't care what nobody say. They're going to get it right. Just like the Koreans going to get these nails right. Okay. What other good stereotype?
Well, on the good stereotype note, I'm trying to figure out how the people that I see pull up to the gas station I get coffee at have a truck with a landscaping cart behind it or trailer, and everybody that go up to pay for their stuff pull out $100 bill. I just want to be in that club.
They
go in there and get $1.39 soda and pull out $100 bill.
There you go.
I was like, man.
There you go.
So while people over here stereotyping some people, I'm finding this stuff impressive.
Well, that's my thing. Then what's the other one? Caucasians got good credit. They said they born with an 850 credit score or whatever. I personally just think that the majority of them just understand, like, I don't know if it's a certain part of the brain or if you just look at the history of the world. There are certain cultures that capitalize. There's certain cultures that cultivate. There's certain cultures that evolve. There's certain cultures that grow. Like, each culture seem to have played their role because of what it is that they do well, period. And a lot of the culture is based on your upbringing. At the end of the day, it's your upbringing, right? So if you're raised to be family oriented and to serve and to be polite and to work hard, then your culture is going to be that way most of the time, right? If your culture is get a good education, make this money, open your own business, keep your mind on your money, then that's what that culture is. Then you get a culture that may say, hey, go out there, play this sport, do what you need to do, get through college or whatever, and make sure that you live a life of athleticism. Then that is what your culture is going to be. You have people grow up to serve, whether they doing your feet, giving you a massage, making sure your home is clean, making sure, your child is taken care of, act of service, then that is what that culture is. It is what it is. And that's where some of the stereotypes come in. And these are just some of the positive stereotypes that I'm naming. Doesn't mean that it fits everybody. It's just what you see, what you hear. And if you get some people in the room, if you get 20 people in the room, I guarantee you about 50, 60% of the stereotype is going to be true.
Well, it depends on what you're looking for. It depends on what you're looking for.
Well, that's what I said. Yeah, of course.
Hey, well, I want to pull this up real quick, Tanya and Timmy. Ron, I guess it's Ron Snowen, said that we didn't know the definition of stereotyping. He wanted to give it to us. And we had it here. Really, I didn't know we needed a formal definition, but just to show you that we're equal viewer people, stereotypes are oversimplified, generalized, and often, key word being often, Ron, let's make sure you put that in your definition here. Inaccurate beliefs about groups of people based on gender, race, age, or culture. That's exactly what we've been talking about.
Right, exactly.
Maybe you came in after we said that. I don't know, but I just wanted
to... there was a disclaimer, Ron, in the beginning. We already said we're just having a conversation about stereotypes. different things, positive, negatives,
Pro.
funny things.
Right.
Do you think you fit
right.
into the stereotype?
Right.
Yeah.
And nobody have a PhD. We're
Yeah.
not professionals. You know, we just giving our opinion of observations from childhood to now.
Right.
He said you were an American stereotyping train. And that's true. This is a true statement because I was.
Mm-hmm.
I was. That is a very true statement. Great point, Ron. All right. So Tanya, you had another one?
Yeah.
I mean, I know you was going over a list or something.
Oh yeah, I had me a list. Now this is a fun one, y'all, because this involves y'all that be in the chats. So this is a group chat stereotype. So we all know that in a group chat, there's usually the ghoster, the therapist, the drama starter, the mean plug. You know, which one of those do you fit? Which
in the group text?
In the group chat, which one? Now I'm the shit starter.
I'm the ghoster.
I'm the shit starter.
What's
I'm
the
the
definition?
shit starter in there. I'm the drama starter. I'm gonna take whatever you say and turn it into something usually probably inappropriate.
I'm glad you said that, and that way you always put it on me. It's always the Aquarius. It's always the Aquarius.
I'm talking about in the chat. I ain't
even
talking
in the
about
chat.
No, in the chat I do it because I like to make people laugh.
I don't do it at all. Timmy is a peacemaker.
Ooh, no, use a damn lie.
I am a peacemaker. I'm a lover.
He
Aquarius,
is a straight up instigator.
No. We like to see people happy.
He is a straight up instigator.
I'm
gonna do what Fanny said.
Straight up instigator, my husband.
I'm gonna do what Fanny said. I'm gonna stay out of married people business. Y'all go ahead. Don't mind me.
I only use the word trash lightly.
You know what? Whatever. You instigate. I put you this way. No, it's okay. I was gonna bring up the story about D-Train, but I ain't gonna do that because all you're gonna do is extend the story, and we ain't got time for that.
No, bring up the D-Train story.
I ain't. No. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. It's okay. I don't need to say nothing because any of you, if you're ever around Timmy, I just want you to observe him. Trust me, if there's some shit going down and you egging to do something, he gonna be like, go ahead, dude. You can do that. He gonna gas your ass up. That don't mean he gonna be there with you. It just means that if you believe it, he believe it. But he gonna laugh if you go out there and try to do it and it don't come out. But he already knows something about to happen.
Okay.
Hey, Tanya, Timmy, real quick. Hey, Tanya, I got a new channel I'm gonna start. I want you and Timmy to be the first guest. It's gonna be called Love and YouTube. I'm telling you.
You said love.
Okay.
I gotta have y'all as the first guest. I ain't got to do no work, man. Y'all.
So since we talking about stereotypes,
yes,
I'm gonna tell the D-Train story for everybody.
I'm gonna need you to do the note. The short, condensed, 5 bullet points.
I'm
TJ,
gonna do the short version of it. D-Train.
Go ahead.
So D-Train was from Mississippi.
Okay.
He was from Mississippi. He came to Atlanta. Now he came to Atlanta and he met this young lady and everything. Now when he came to Atlanta, he worked with me and my brother. Now, I realized he was a special type of guy. And when he worked with us, every time we hung out, he never had no money. And we went to the strip club. Do you know what it's like going to a strip club and you paying for dances and this one guy always got this $5, $10 so it pissed me off. So I said, I got something for his ass. So I said, man, where your money at? We worked a lot of overtime. Where your money at? Well, Timmy, every time we got paid, Delisa took all my money. That's how he talked. So I said, oh, I got something for him.
See.
I said, man, D-Train. I said, brother, you sound like The Rock. You know The Rock from the movie, the Rock from wrestling. Listen, this is what you need to do. You need to tell Delisa, I am the man. I'm the man.
He got knocked out.
You You don't take my money. I give you
And what happened?
what I want you
And
to
what
have.
happened when he came back to work the next day?
So I told him that.
And he came
Now,
back, fast forward now.
So he came back the next day and he had his collar flipped up around his jacket and he had glasses on. So I was like, damn, what happened to him? So when we was in the bathroom and he took the glasses off, he had a black eye and scratches all around his neck. Now, his girlfriend was taller than he was because he was short. And I said, damn, what happened?
That damn Timmy made me go there and Jaleesa kicked my tail. Fast forward, that's what happened.
Fast forward.
That's the story.
He was about 5'2" and she was about 6'2", and it was like a Rottweiler running up on her on the chihuahua.
I got a couple comments that I want us to address.
Okay.
One right here. Friend Zone Millionaire says people regardless of race are good at what they work at.
That is true.
But now I want to pull this next one up because this is one of the truest comments I've seen tonight.
But don't forget, what you work at is what you've been doing most of your life. And if you're in an environment where you have to do certain things, you're naturally going to be good at it. But that is 100% true.
You know, stereotypes, he says stereotypes borders on racism.
It does.
But I'm going to tell you another one that a lot of people they so focused on racism, they may not look or think about this. I'll tell you one that I heard, thought I saw, but it never happened for me. It never worked for me. And it was sexism. Mm-hmm. When a woman came to the dealership, that was supposed to be easy prey.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't know about a vehicle. She didn't know how to negotiate. Every female woman I sold a car wore me out. 6-hour deals. I started dodging them. I couldn't mess with them. But here I am going for this stereotype, which wasn't necessarily racism. It could be a black woman, an Asian woman, a Hispanic woman, a white woman. A woman was a woman. And I had every culture and race wear me out when I was selling before I moved up to sales director. It actually helped me. So I like that, but it does border racism, but it borders a lot of isms.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's true. And ageisms, same thing. But go ahead.
What is ageism?
Ageism is assuming that older people either can or can't do something. What are some of the things that they can and can't do?
Obviously work these cell phones, because boy, they sure be on them where I live. They don't supposed to know how.
Look, just like Friend Zone said, you good at what you work at. So what happens is when you get older, you tend to have less patience and be like, I ain't got time for this. Ain't nobody trying to learn this. Figure this out for me and just give it to me because I just need to do what I need to do. And that's why you get older people who tend to fall off from being on top of what's going on. Is because after a while, they just be like, I ain't got time for this. I don't got the patience for it. I don't live my life. You know, go ahead, fix this because I just need to do this. I'm not trying to do all of what y'all doing. I just want to do this. And as long as I can do this, I'm comfortable with whatever I have, but I'm not trying to learn anything new. So
perfect. This gonna lead you right into this. It's easier to become a physicist than it is to be, whatever it is. You know, I'm this the thug side of me. Than it is to be a Division I athlete. Black folks hustle backwards
as
AF.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is that a true stereotype or not?
Well, I put it to you this way. It all depends. It's a matter of what type of effort a person wants to apply. At the end of the day, I put it to you this way. I grew up doing domestic work because I had to help raise my brothers and sisters and all that type of stuff. And I would always say, I am not doing this shit when I get older. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm getting a dishwasher. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it unless I have to do it.
And get a housekeeper.
Or whatever. Exactly. So my thing was, I'm going to go out here and I'm going to get my education, and I'm going to get me, make sure that I evolve in my talent that I have, and I'm going to make me some money, because I'm going to use that money to pay for stuff that I don't like to do. Now, some people would say, well, it's easier to be a stay-at-home woman. All you got to do is wash the dishes and mop the floor, and you can lay down at night and stuff, lay down during the day or whatever. You ain't got to go out there and worry in that corporate office. It's a lot of stress. You got to get up. You got to go deal with people or whatever. It's easier to do that than to do that. Yeah, but it's all a matter of what that person feels is easy or not. If that person has the athletic ability and they don't need the brains, then of course they're gonna think the athletic, road is easier for them, because they don't have to worry about getting good grades. They don't have to think. They don't have to do all of that stuff. All they got to do is just be strong and go play ball, because that's what they enjoy doing. Being a physicist might have been too much for that particular person, So when it comes to that, I think it's a matter of how people want to apply their effort and their energy. What comes natural for them, what comes easy for them. For me, I'd rather go out there and make money and then pay somebody else to clean the damn house. What are you pointing to you for? You clean up what the hell you messed up.
I won't point to me.
Yeah, you was. We got evidence here.
Hey, tell you, I want to thinking about this, and I think about Shaq. Especially in the 90s and 2000, when he was in his prime with Kobe in the Lakers. I lived in LA at the time, and you see so many comedians impersonate him, eyes crossed, talking slow, like he didn't know what he was saying. This man has over 370 businesses, 24-hour fitnesses. That big chicken that's on these cruise lines, that's his for real. It's Shake Shack or some kind of burger joint. Last I saw it was like 150 years old. No, it ain't Shack Chicken. It's like a regular franchise.
Okay.
It's a burger joint. And so now I will say, and I don't know if this is what Friend Zone is saying, but one thing that makes me irritated is AF is when some of the black hustlers are more worried about impressing their friends and the homies than they are impressing their families. Their immediate family. I ain't talking about the uncles and aunties and the cousins and all that. I'm talking about your wife, your girlfriend, your children, your son, your daughter. Now that's kind of hustling backwards. I don't know if we on the same page, but that irritate the crap out of me. But I agree with Tanya. Some of these athletes wouldn't be out the hood if they didn't have that God-gifted talent.
Right.
They wouldn't even been given the opportunities they had. So, and y'all, this is all opinionated. Speaking of which, this is the perfect time for a commercial break. If this is your first time here, whether you're on Event Yours Experience or you're on Point Blank Experience, consider subscribing. We're not here trying to make anyone think the way we think. Is all opinions. We like a good conversation with adult, like-minded people. Some people agree, some disagree. Also, if you're getting something out of this, hit that like button. If you're not, there's nothing else down there. It's a figment of your imagination. There's nothing but a like button that's going up. Tell somebody about the channel, because we might talk about the big mamas. We might talk about some tonight, like something serious, but we talk about real stuff that people are afraid to talk about. Sorry about that. Anything to add to that, Tanya, Timmy?
See, I ain't afraid of this New York over here, so I'm gonna keep it 100. Now, if y'all don't see me tomorrow on Tuesday Libation,
y'all, he's afraid of him, but if y'all don't see him tomorrow,
that's okay.
Woo. Hey, Hey, Timmy, I ain't got time to be in court, man. Talking about I'm a witness.
Oh
I'm gonna fit that stereotype, man. Brothers like me don't like to go to court, dog.
Oh my God.
So I need you to go in the chat to see how people answered. What stereotype chat person are they?
Yeah.
Are they the shit starter? Are they the ghoster? Are they the therapist?
What's the ghoster, Tanya? Is that the person that
Ghoster is like the person that be in the bushes.
I'm the super ghoster because I'm so far in the bushes. I hope you don't do it no more because I'm tired of my phone.
The therapist is the person that's always trying to explain stuff to people, you know, in the chat and try to.
Is there a category for dumbass initiator? Whoever started this group text? Is it a category for that?
No.
I hate, and they always come to me like 7:30 in the morning. It's a one person. And I ain't talking about the YouTube family. I'm talking about personal people. Happy birthday, Mary. Man, I ain't up yet.
It don't matter. They thought about you first thing in the morning.
And guess who doing it?
Appreciative. Somebody thought about you.
Guess who doing it? Aunt Mary's sister, who about 74, been up since.
See, but she remembered your birthday. You look, and I'm pretty sure that's probably the same one that probably would have gave you some money balled up in her hand for your birthday when she saw you too.
You know who I miss though? My father used to call me every birthday. 8:30 every morning. Hey, happy birthday, son. I know you went out and partied last night, and I really don't care. I just wanted to tell you happy birthday before I forget about it. Boy, I'll be so mad. But I would give anything to get that call right now.
So let me ask you this. Do you think with the stereotypes that people actually start living the stereotype eventually?
Do I think
if they hear about it enough?
Do I think people will start lifting it?
Like do people start living into the labels placed on them in terms of stereotypes?
Yeah. People start to believe what they hear. Yeah. I agree with some of that technical, high-powered educational stuff Juan was saying with the brain overtaking this part of the brain and you thinking abruptly and quickly. Yeah, but this ain't abruptly and quickly. If you sometimes become what you consistently see.
That's right. If you trash, you become trash.
Now, can you get out of that situation? Yes. And Kizzy and Keisha just asking for Freddie and the Nichols was just talking about you were there breaking generational curses. Somebody got to say, I'm not going to be that individual. But do they fall prey to it every day and twice on Sunday? They're one of them Arkansas sayings I used to say in California. Boy, I had them messed up. They like twice on Sunday. Why twice on Sunday? I don't know, think about it. And I'll be gone. That's an Arkansas thing.
So hold on, you got to go down to White Waters.
I got to talk about this one. Like a white majority college football team may say we need more athletic players. Stereotypically means black. That's true. Mm-hmm. But I tell you, one of the coldest basketball players in NBA history. Last I checked, he wasn't black. That was Larry Bird. Boy, he'll shoot your lights out from the 3-point line.
Yeah.
And man, I mean, boy, I'm telling you, who I'm looking for? White what?
You got your super chat. Go down to where it's green.
Oh man, I thought that, man. I thought that was. Hold on, I thought the readers was tripping, man. I saw it up there. Hold on.
I got a super chat song.
Lord, I don't know. I don't have no song time. We ain't got time for that because they gonna expect.
I got the song. I got it queued up.
They go. Okay, go ahead and play it. No. The last time I did that, I had to edit it out because it was yours. Yeah, it was yours.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. I handled it, but we ain't gonna do it twice. Then I would be fitting that stereotype of being from the South. We ain't doing it twice. All right, so hey, my 2 cents plus $4.98 more. I appreciate this channel. Boy, I got to tell you a backstory. It's honest dialogue. I'm probably the palest person here. Bacon will unite us all. You know, somebody told me what you
that goddamn bacon.
Wow, Whiskey with the Waters was in a live yesterday where I really didn't even come close to giving Tanya the credit she deserves in Alive Yesterday, a new series I started called Who's Been Grinding. Whiskey with Waters came in talking about some bacon,
Yes,
just like he is right now. And I was
knew what he was talking about though.
I didn't know, y'all. I thought he was one of the people that was about to start saying some crazy stuff. So I had my eyes on him, and then he shifted gears and said something so philosophical. I can't even remember something about the garden or something. I ain't looked at the replay yet, but I'm gonna go ahead. Hey, tell you before I get anything, let me go and hit this real quick. Hey, appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. And Baker will unite us all. And let me see what I can do here for you, man. I know I got something for you. I want to take the time to thank you for that $5 super chat.
Super chat.
That's it. Hey, that's all the music right there, tell you. That's it. Hey, but thank you, Whiskey with Water, man. Hey, anybody else think we honest over here? I'll be more honest.
So
no, seriously, go ahead, tell you.
So do you think stereotypes affect opportunities? And that's my last serious thing about stereotypes.
Yeah. How many women haven't been given opportunities in executive positions for decades because the stereotype was a woman should be as a secretary and the man should be the COO, the CEO, the CFO, whatever. Yeah, I think people have been, hell yeah.
Those are gender stereotypes.
Yeah.
Then you have the names on the resumes.
Oh yeah, man. I don't know what my mom was thinking. But my brother outslicked everybody. I can't say my nephew's name, but it's a name in the Bible. It starts with a J. But my name, you know damn well I'm black by my name. It ain't Luke or Tyrone.
Is it Roderick or just Rod?
Roderick.
What that name mean?
Hell, I don't know. I know she forgot to put the K on it, so it don't mean
you ain't
nothing.
Look it up.
No, I ain't look it up. Man, don't come telling me nothing. Oh, technical. That means you were. It better say I was a warrior.
In the Bible, honey.
Don't. If it said I was a buster, don't even read it.
I didn't say it was in the Bible. I just asked what the hell it means.
Oh no, it wasn't in the Bible. It was maybe in the hood Bible. Hey, Etta has some stuff too about that.
It means player from the Himalayas, baby.
No, it don't mean that either. It just means a regular dude.
It means snakeskin boots weighing player.
The name Roderick has strong, powerful roots and a very leader type vibe.
Exactly.
Hold on. Roderick means famous ruler or renowned power. Look at this. Look at this.
Well, hell, y'all no longer call me Rod. I am Roderick the First from now on.
It comes from Germanic or origins, derived from elements Harad, which means fame, and Rick equals ruler, power, or king. Historical. What?
Do the people in the back hear that?
I'm sure they hear this. If you hear Roderick, think leadership, strength, legacy, and confidence. If one of those classic names is one of those classic names that sounds distinguished and commanding without feeling outdated.
Man, ain't no telling what kind of job I could have got if I'd have used that name. I've been Rod for decades. I got to go back and I got a new name. I mean, I'm gonna use my real name from now on.
It said you got personality traits. I'm curious to see what it means.
Oh, it don't mean nothing. Hey, TMI, you was doing good. Let's just stop there. I don't need it.
Personality traits: takes initiative, step up in chaos, be the one others look to for direction.
Where you reading this off? Horoscopes.com? Where you reading
in
this?
the chat GPT? You know it'd be wrong though.
Oh,
you know it'd be wrong. You know it'd be wrong.
Why is wrong? Because it's giving me so much credit. No.
Mental toughness, pushing through adversity, not folding under pressure, goal-oriented, strategic, thinking long-term.
I'm falling in love with myself over here. Keep reading.
Listen when they speak. Assume confidence, even if they're quiet. Protect loved ones fiercely, value loyalty over everything, and ride for their people no matter what.
Stop right there. Say them last two again, because those sound a little hood. Those really sound like me.
Value loyalty over everything and ride for their people no matter what.
Boy, don't stop right there, tell you.
Oh, but they also say you got some problems too, though.
Oh, I don't want to hear about that. Now, this is a positive live stream. We always make
That's
no.
right. That's right.
It said you can come off intimidating or sometimes seen as stubborn or set in their ways.
Tell you, I'm sorry. I accidentally hit the mute button. What'd you say?
No, you didn't hit no damn.
I'm serious. All right. Hey, somebody put a 1 at the bottom of the chat if the mute button came on. somebody put a 1 in the chat if y'all heard. If y'all didn't hear what she said, put a 2. All I heard was something about setting their ways, and I am.
Yeah,
I am. I mean, I don't like change. I'm so set in my ways. I lived in my house probably 6 years longer than I should have, and paid extra money to do it because I don't like moving. When I know what stuff is and how I got it and my route home, I don't want to. Yeah. Now, what else did you say?
Your tail pushed the damn mute button.
I told you I didn't. I accidentally was trying.
No, you ain't accidentally do nothing. I'm looking in the chat. They said I didn't hear it. It said not the Beyonce mute. It wasn't actually you.
No, I'll tell you, I was trying to give you the screen by yourself, but
it's okay.
Anybody at work stream, I know that the button is by the mute button.
You know I got a list of payback for you.
Right? I promise you, tell you this ain't no payback.
I still ain't paying back from last time.
Hey, don't be buddies with Timmy. Timmy, now y'all been arguing all night.
I still got it. I still got the list.
Hey, I promise you, man. This is what I was trying to do.
All you did was bring it back up. It's okay. It's coming. Look at it.
That's what I was trying to do. I don't know how you got muted. I hit the microphone, but by accident. I think I hit a setting on this MacBook that said negativity just muted out. I accidentally. I think I did that. But now, what did you say? I want to hear the back.
Etta said yes, he did.
Etta, God dang it, man. Ooh, Lord, man. Tell you, man. Tell you, I did a whole show yesterday to try to call a truce, man. You still gonna get me?
No.
No, seriously, though. Hey, let's get out the Roderick, though. I don't want to be the topic of conversation. I'm a ruler, remember?
Yeah.
And something else. I gotta. And you got. Can you text that to me?
What, the Chat GPT? Just pull your name up.
No, I want to use yours. I got the free version. I'm out till like tomorrow morning at 2:41.
Well, then you can get it tomorrow at 2:41.
I really forgot about it. Remember, I got that age stereotype. I'm gonna be all jacked up.
Jerry said, "Pass the popcorn, Rod. Called this getting good." I
told you, man. You over there accusing my brother of having the Honey Nut Cheerios hidden.
So I have one last question to Rod, to you, everybody in here. When was the first time you realized that you were being stereotyped?
Oh, hell. When I was about...
Do you recall first time you was being stereotyped? And we mean stereotype, not racist. I know it's on the borderline of it, but stereotype.
Probably the 6th, 7th grade, because of my, like, I was like what Tim was saying. If I came home with a B, I had to do some explaining. If I came home with a C, it's still for curtains. Anything, what was that commercial? Anything less is unsatisfactory or something. What that Dos Equis dude be saying? Uncivilized. Anything less than a B is uncivilized. Right. Yeah. So that would be my, and maybe I'm a little off, but I was stereotyped as a nerd, wore the glasses and everything, and my mom made me live up to it. And then the second one was the football thing that I talked about.
But you wearing the glasses ain't had nothing to do with you being a nerd. Your ass was blind.
No. You want to know the story how I ended up wearing glasses?
How you end up wearing glasses? Were they prescription glasses?
Yeah, they was prescription, but I could see.
That's it.
No, I'm gonna tell you, I lied. That's how. I was in the 2nd grade, and it was raining that day, and I was the last kid in elementary school, and my mom worked at school. She had to pick me up, and I was crying. because I was scared. I was 7. And when she pulled up, she said, "Boy, you out here crying?" I'm like, "Why, no, ma'am, my eyes been hurting all day. No, ma'am, I'm not crying," because I was going to get in more trouble. You need to go to the eye doctor. So I went to the eye doctor, and them fools gave me some glasses.
They ain't let you read the chart?
Man, I was in Arkansas. I don't remember if I read the chart. They just said I needed glasses. They gave me some glasses, just like my first
Well,
credit
they
card.
can't give you just any glasses. They had to give you a
Well, yeah,
prescription.
I
They had to
probably
know
did,
what
but
you can see.
I probably was so scared. I probably just missed up some letters on purpose. I don't know how I ended up with the glasses, though. Hey, we got 31 real homies in here and 31 eventsters. I just made up a word, eventsters. So, what about you, Tanya? You ever lived up to the?
I'm gonna let him go first
because I got to get up out of here. I got to get ready for that 4 o'clock rise in the morning to make it down to this military base. I realized that I was stereotyped when people put me in that bubble. When I realized that I was different, and they realized that I was different.
What are you talking about? Different how?
When I realized that I wanted more out of life. When they realized that I was, just because I was from the country.
Oh, okay.
And just because I was from the South, that I couldn't be more than what I was. Everybody thought because I was from the South, I should be on drugs or drug dealer, or I should be out there because I was pretty. I should be like my daddy because my daddy was a hoe. I come from a line of
hoe, though.
Wait a minute.
But you fit that stereotype, though.
I came from a line of hoes. My daddy was a hoe. His dad was a hoe. My
grandmama was a hoe.
It is what it is. Now, you know what I'm saying? I came from a little small town, but I realized that I didn't want to be that. I wanted to be something different. I wanted to be an engineer. I am an engineer. Mm-hmm. I wanted to be smart. I wanted to be a king. I wanted to be special to somebody. I wanted to be a king to somebody. I wanted to live a life of respectable, and that's what I did. And like I said, I broke the mold. Now, where I come from, I go back home now, people look at me, oh, that stuck up bitch. He think he all this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? But they about to whisper it up under their voice, and they about not approach me with that hostility, because then I'll show them that I still can be that. But the thing about it is, it's all about choices. People are going to put you in a box and make that stereotype your story. But you make your story. I made my story. I chose to be something different, and that's what I made it. And I'm glad that girl, if you spill one more thing down here, I'm not cleaning up no more.
You ain't got to. It's done right here.
But
it was
anyway,
just a little drip.
But anyway, I lived a different life in a different time, and I outlived my stereotype.
Yes, you did, honey. And I still think you lied your asses up to eat some goddamn Honey Nut Cheerios. And it better be some milk upstairs, because I'm going to eat some when I finish this live as my snack before bed.
Now, if y'all don't see me tomorrow, that means she is still on that same stereotype. She from upstate, she from New York, and she's a bully.
I'm not from upstate.
I'm
not from upstate New York.
I ain't say you from upstate New York.
You
from
said
New York.
upstate.
You from up north. You a damn bully. I'm out.
I'm not a bully.
Rob, thank you for having me.
You just sensitive with your North Carolina ass.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, Murph, I said it. Go ahead.
Thank you for having me, Rob.
Keisha, too.
Preach, Keisha, everybody. Good night.
Go on. And don't eat the rest of them damn. I knew you. I bought them. Y'all be sneaking in cereal in the house and don't tell me nothing.
Me and people want me buying cereal around here now.
I don't care, because I usually don't eat it, but that's because y'all ain't got it in here.
Let me I'm gonna go back, man. It's a lot of good comments in here.
Okay.
Yeah. Shaq owns 155 Five Guy Burgers. And I want to address this with Whiskey with Waters. And this is a true statement. But I'm gonna have to go backwards, actually. I'm gonna read that, but I just want to let that one marinate. if Shaq blew his knee out in college, he wouldn't be a massive public figure now.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. And Whiskey, you got the perfect name, because if was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. And you said it was real over here. I got to keep it real, but I'm going to go back up because I know why he put this comment. There was an earlier comment that I starred from, and it's a couple of them. So don't think I done forgot them. I got them here. And they say you trying to knock Tim out like Harpo in The Color Purple.
Ain't nobody nobody messing with Timmy. I will never put my hands on him. Do y'all see how big his damn hands are? I am no fool. I grew up with watching women get beat. The last thing that I want to provoke is to put my hands on it, because this is how I was raised. And I honestly believe this. If you are a woman enough to put your hands on a man, you better be woman enough to get their hands put on you. And so if you don't want that, keep your hands to yourself. But that's anybody, not just a man, anybody. Don't put your hands on nobody if you're not willing to get them hands put back on you. Okay? My husband got some big paws. He is just as gentle as he want to be. Let me tell you something. Prayer and Lord answers prayers. Okay? I pray my life to say I will never want an abusive man, because that's all I saw. Mm-hmm. Man, Lord gave me a man with these big hands, and he real good at building stuff. But the one thing he can't do is he don't use them for bad. So I'm happy about that.
Amen about that. Now, man, that might be a stereotype right there. I'm gonna circle back around. I'm gonna spin the block on that one in a second. Mm-hmm. The reason I brought up Whiskey with Waters comments backwards is because the first comment I pulled up was the last comment. That's the last thing people are going to see. So they're going to see if Shaq blew his knee, exactly what I said. If was a field, we'd all be drunk. But he didn't, though. But I pulled that one up first because a lot of people may have skipped over the one that's really important. Mm-hmm. One injury is all it takes to ruin all plans. Yep. Education or life skills is necessary for us all. I'm telling you. I like the best part of this. He didn't just say college or educate. He said, or life skills. Life skills. That's right. And a lot of people banked. They banked on that football career. Mm-hmm. They banked on that basketball career. I'm going to tell you, I quit football my junior year because I knew I wasn't going pro. So I went to work at Walmart and made me some money. It just made sense to me. Mm-hmm. But my younger brother went on full ride scholarship in college. He didn't play pro either, but he went a little farther and then he got his education. But it goes back to that. But I pulled those up backwards because a lot of times we read comments, we'll judge a person from the last comment, but we didn't see the first comment that led to the last comment. Maybe they thought about it later on. So I just wanted to bring that up. Hey, Whiskey with Waters, thank you for that $5 super chat once again. Now, Fred Zone said in an earlier comment, he was just, he quoted somebody else, or I think it was a millionaire or something like that. There's an equation that works like this. The effort put into athletic achievement translates to scholastic aptitude. Mm-hmm. That's one thing. While my father was making sure my brother and I played in every sport possible, my mother made sure when we wasn't playing sports or weren't, our heads were in the books. Mm-hmm. We got so much TV time and it was going off. Go in there and get an encyclopedia. Pick any subject you want. Read it.
Ooh, the encyclopedia, Lord. I remember I used to cheat and get the sentences from the damn encyclopedia.
Well, you know who used to cheat at my house? My mama.
Did she?
She'd have us read what we'd have learned and then tell us, give her the encyclopedia and tell us what we learned when she got the book. Hey, low key, she didn't know either. But we wasn't bad enough to tell her that. We didn't realize that. We thought she was so smart. But she was, because she made sure her two sons didn't have to rely on throwing a football, dunking a basketball, or catching a baseball.
That's right.
Because when all that is wiped out, You gotta
Sure
have something up here or something right here.
Yep.
One of the two. It ain't always up here. Well, you gotta, but even when you do use your hands, you gotta have some kind of brain to measure this, or build that, or know how far this beam go from the next.
Yeah,
one.
it's a different side of your brain, though.
Yeah, yeah. Which side is it? The left or the right? You was telling me about this the other day. The paralegal.
Most if you're right-handed, a lot more people are right-handed than left-handed. Left-handed folks are very creative. Most of them, they think with the right side of their brain, and then opposite with the right. More logical, but not saying that's 100%. But just saying.
This is another thing I read. I'm not just talking about Black athletes. There are people of all races spinning their wheels trying to get to the next level if they're not going. I'm going to tell y'all, I read while researching for this, one of the stereotypes out there is YouTubers are celebrities. Man, I didn't get that memo.
What
Did you get that memo? We celebrities. No,
well,
we're not.
You only celebrities people. When people recognize you.
We're everyday people. That's telling you I'm Rod. I had one person recognize me. They scared the hell out of me. Grab my hair, tell me, is it real? Like I had a wig on? No, yeah, it's real. That's what I had. But so
I look back at one of your videos. I said, "Ooh, I was swole."
Yeah. Yeah. What you mean, like muscle swole?
No. I didn't mean to say it like that. I'm just saying.
I did have some guns in some of the. No, I knew what you meant. You know, I was looking at one the other day. I said, damn.
No, actually, all I saw was your face because you had a sweatshirt on. Your face was swole.
You know what, they'll tell you? You know how you go to you put too much air in your tire, you got to press that little thing in the middle, and it goes. I looked at one of my videos. I said, damn, I need one of them little mechanisms. My jaw, I look like a puff.
Right, your jaws was swole. Because what I do with people's channels, especially if I'm watching people's stuff, I tend to go back to see what were they doing before and things like that. So I happened to come across, this was after I saw you falling out the chair.
I think everybody should go back and for the first video on Point Blank Experience and watch the evolution. Mm-hmm. See what Tanya is talking about, because I need about 800 watch hours in between 9 April 30th. If you go back and look at all of them, I'll be there. But it's true, Tanya. I looked at it, I said, damn. But you know what? I call that the Remy Martin look.
The what? Because that what you was drinking back then?
Yeah, so P look.
So yeah. I also saw you had a lot of co-hosts.
Yeah. My daughter was a co-host.
Oh, okay. I need to
2 episodes and she quit.
You said she quit?
Yeah. She actually quit for a good reason. I'll tell you offline. She quit for a good reason. Oh, Tanya, can you read that? That's a little too high for my education.
There are prodigious athletes, musicians, mathematicians, etc. Some are athletes and musicians succeeded based on sweat.
Yeah, that's true. Right. Okay. Hey, Travel K Trip says she the therapist out there, little group thing you was talking about.
She the therapist.
I can see that.
I'm the shit starter.
I'm the ghoster.
Let me tell you something. I'm the one that whatever you say, if I feel that the live is sort of like it's a little dead, I'm gonna take whatever said and I'm gonna turn it, and it's gonna be adult in nature. It's gonna be an after dark moment, and me doing that only works when I got the team in the chat, and my team folks is Liam, YOLO, Dark Theme. Who else be backing me up? I think those are the ones right there that normally will back me up in most of the chats.
Do y'all have one of those, a masseuse?
I am the masseuse.
If I hadn't gotten to know Ron, at first I was thinking massage parlor. I ain't gonna lie, like damn.
Well, I'm thinking masseuse. So
masseuse,
maybe what he means is
he
massaging the chat like Let me,
Yeah.
feel some things out up in here. That's what.
Yeah, I had to read that, man.
That translates to the shit starter, Ron.
Oh, that what that is? Well, I'm the one. I ain't gonna know what's going on because I ain't gonna read none of. I don't care about it. Oh, what that say? My sister calls it 12:01.
When you was talking about the person calling you for your birthday.
Oh boy, I mean, it doesn't have to be pork. Yeah, that bacon. Hey, I got it now, man. I was schooled on it yesterday. Hey, what up, J.R. Hill? Thank you for being here. Channel member. I saw another channel in here. Me tonight, I forgot to say it. I ain't got Nichols. Why you ain't? Don't y'all have a little thing? I thought, well, maybe you ain't over here. Nah. Big Murray, what's going on? Friend zone, bro. Show me a dance floor. Okay. What is this here? Music and dance are two stereotypes associated with Black folks. Mm-hmm. That said, they're both divine mathematics. Now, how many times we heard someone say they can't do math? Math is also a language.
That is true.
Man, he said something else that was good too.
Basically, what I'm reading from his comments is, well, I'm assuming it's a he. That basically the same mental effort it takes to do one thing is the same as doing something else.
I agree with that wholeheartedly.
So you can do that. You can do. It's just like they say, playing the piano, playing an instrument equates to being good at math, because it's a certain part of your brain that you need in order to calculate certain things in order to play those instruments. So I totally get it. Yeah.
Well, this was the other one I was looking for. Anyone care to be stereotyped? I'm light-skinned.
No. You ain't say it right. You got to say it right.
Well, hell,
right.
Well, hell, light-skinned. Light-skinned.
There you go. Light-skinned. Right. Exactly.
That must be a New York thing or something. We said light-skinned, but all right, like, well, you bunch of whatever, you light-skinned. It sounds like Brad Daugherty. That's the dude that played with the North Carolina Tar Heels. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So obviously I can't fight. Yeah, that dude do look like he can't fight. You can't look at me and tell I grew up in 5'9" brims. Man,
Lord,
that sound rough. I don't know what that is, but that sound rough. I'm gonna take that as either 59th Street or 59th Avenue.
Oh my God.
Hey, what is that at, man? I mean, you just put the state. Don't tell me the exact location. I don't want them to say I know them. But is that Chicago? That's either Chicago or LA. I done heard of that. You can't judge a book by a cover. That's why I don't run. These little kids out here, I don't mess with them no more, man. I remember the day, boy, I was like Bernie Mac. Not no more. All right, let me get out here, man. Boy, it's a lot of comments. I want to thank y'all for being so active. She ain't wrong. Larry Bird. Yep. Hey, who is that there? To Doable. Man, I'm seeing some interesting names. Hey, To Doable. Are you two subscribed? I like that. You know them? I gotta quit asking. I was told I gotta quit. That's never mind. Scratch that from the record.
Okay.
Hey, To Doable. Thank you for being here, Larry Bird. Hey, Indiana won the national championship. Yes, they did. Didn't they play against Magic that year? Was it Magic at Michigan State? It was Indiana State or Indiana? Oh no, Magic might have been. Hell, I don't know where they was at, but I know. Yeah, it was awesome. Yep, man. Let me speed through these here. Friend Zone says there was no facet of the game, but Bird didn't excel in. He attributed this to playing pickup games with black men while in high school. Wow. I never knew that.
Like I said, it's all about culture. It don't matter about race. That's why it's about culture. Because you can take somebody of any race and have them raised in a certain environment. It is what it is.
See, tell you, that's why I never got a song. That super chat voice was buttery. Yeah, that's my one of my assistants, Thurston Thorndexter. He's been with me a long time. He's that's why you see him as I think he's the music choreographer. I forgot his title, but you'll see it. I don't even know if I played it at the beginning. I will say this. I work union construction. Not many women do, but the ones that I am lucky enough to work with alongside with outwork most of my coworkers, and the job is done right the first time.
Mm-hmm.
He also said if you see him at the club, he don't make it rain. He make it hell. And last time
he make it hell.
Rain didn't tear my avalanche, but that hell totaled it out. So yeah, I let y'all read
So
it.
hell me, you throwing coins.
He said he don't make it rain, he make it hell. Boy,
Okay, but that could mean either or. It can mean I'm throwing quarters at your ass, or it mean I'm just throwing a lot of money.
I took it as been throwing a lot of money, man. I ain't got time to make it rain. I'm just gonna come here and drop the whole bag with a dollar sign on you, you know. All right, so oh boy. Okay, here we go. How do black folks hustle backwards? Believing we can't do math, amen. Thinking entertainment is the only way out, amen. Can't swim.
In the Navy, I told you, Rod, I wouldn't tell nobody else that.
It's true, and I heard you the other day. And
just keep it to yourself.
Now I'm gonna tell you really what happened, and I'm gonna make this short. When you keep a person in boot camp, it's costing somebody money.
Mm-hmm.
I was in boot camp 17 days after graduation, still trying to learn how to swim.
So your whole graduation team that you came in there with
had left me. But you know what the stereotype was? Everybody that was with me was black. And it was about 20 some of us, and they let me float only for 5 minutes. I didn't even have to worry about swimming. And they said you're a fourth class swimmer. You had to be a third to get out of boot camp. You had to float for 5 minutes, swim 100 yards. When you get to the ship, they will have you do another test. They didn't mention it. And since I was from the hood and fitting stereotype, I ain't mentioned it either for 20 years. And why did I have to? 17 days after. So that's how it happened. They every day I was there, they were spending more money for me to be there, along with the other 23 people that was with me. So. All right, what did one say? Of course, from skin color, gender, name, how you dress, smell, decision being made before they even said hello.
Hello. Yep.
You know, what do you think about people that, I don't know if they still do it, they come up with these cool names like Watermelon Lena, some, you know, Mercedes. And
what are you talking about? Those are not coming up with good names.
I'm joking. I'm being facetious.
Yeah, those are just aspired names.
But
those are names of aspiration.
What about the child that got 13 letters in his name? La Shaquille O'Neal.
Because they naming that child after aspirations. They got names of, they want to blend the name of the daddy, the grandmama, the mama, and the uncle, and every daggone body. That's why. But then again, it might be what their culture is. It may be, a specific name.
Yeah, I got it. Okay. It said fish every name. One. All right, hold up. Not the building. I gotta get past that. We ain't bringing that back up. Massa used to. Who is that? Massa? See, I had to catch that. That's Massa. What that first?
Massa used to sit around drinking mint julep and conjure up all sorts of BS. We brought into it recently as 1901 American anthropologists. They wrote they were stronger and faster than everyone.
Tanya, I'm gonna ask you a question. You ever sailed out of Galveston, Texas?
Nope, not yet.
Do you? And now this ain't. And if you don't, just say you don't. And well, does anyone? I'm sure Friend Zone knows because the way he's been bringing stuff up, and he knows a lot here. And maybe Whiskey Waters and a lot of other people. Do you know what Galveston is famous for? No. I'm about to educate you. It's the last American city that told the slaves they were free.
Oh, really? Okay.
You can't. It's not. Don't go to Galveston. Be mad at Galveston, but that's where it took place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I just brought it up. I don't know why I saw the.
Was that the port or just the city itself?
I don't know where they. I think it was just really the city. Now they may have come in through the port. I don't know, but I know I think it's something down there about that. Like if you go down there, if you go to like some, maybe a museum or something. Wait, what? Some people had to be very careful of that. Very important. Tina King, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Some people had to be very careful. That's very important. You mean what they say, how they acted? I just want to make sure we address that. Hey, what's up, Jose Cruz? What's good, man? I don't know. I can't call it. How y'all? We all good? She got you, Rod. Look out. No, man. I don't got popcorn. But I got
my
chips.
chips.
Keep on going. I cannot tell a lie. Oh, Lord. Yeah, don't tell a lie, Etta. I ain't lying either. I accidentally hit the mute button. See, look at this here. You're muted. I can't hear you.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Tell you I didn't do
that. You did that on purpose. It's all right.
My program, once you hear anything negative, it just stops all sounds. I didn't hear what you were saying. I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know. Did I say, oh man, I think it's green, black, line, whatever it do.
It's all right, because AI about to make a picture of you.
Oh, hold up. Nichols, don't be giving her no idea. Tell me, no, I ain't. There's two people trying to put me on some damn OnlyFans, man. Hey, this dude here, he said, hey, man, tone down on the profanity now. I ain't just.
I lie. He just said, I lie all day. I don't give a fuck.
Boy, only live and direct. This is where we at, y'all. Live and direct. Timmy go, when I was 5. Wow. Parents.
Wow.
I'm going to skip some of these comments. I don't understand. NBA player Jaylen Brown is multi-genius. Most franchise took a pass on him because he was too smart. Brother jumped high, dunk hard, run fast, score touchdown BS. Wow. Jared said when she was in high school, I was discriminated against because I was the only girl in my automotive class and they thought I was a joke. But my dad was a mechanic and I could tear apart a car and put it back together before they knew it was missing. Wow.
That's what I'm talking about. I did that in my first year of college. I had to take an elective and I only joined the electrical engineering class because that's where all the boys were. My plan was not to be no electrical engineer, but I was in there like, oh, they cute. I'm gonna do my elective in that class. I passed the class, but I'm just saying.
I don't.
It was just an elective.
Now I'm gonna decide. We're gonna make an executive together decision. What is a stereotypical MAGA? Do we want to touch that or?
What is the stereotypical MAGA? Basically someone who wants to reverse time back to what it used to be. Whether that means back to capitalism where humans were property, or back to capitalism where people can have all kinds of businesses of what they want. The reason I say that is because when you change one rule, that rule can basically stand for whatever. So if I say, we're going to bring back a type of capitalism where anything goes, even if it's not said what that anything goes is, it can be whatever that person wants it to be, and it can create other issues. So that's the stereotypical MAGA for me.
Well, according to me, that stereotype, that MAGA stereotype, that's generally accurate. They hate Obamacare but love the Affordable Care Act. They're the same exact thing. Yep. And just ask his telling Jared, that's amazing. My uncle drove a Toyota. Not a Forerunner.
Forerunner. Okay, a whole runner.
Now I don't know if this is a stereotype or not, but daddy in jail again. Ryan, you gotta.
Yeah, that's a stereotype. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I tell you one I've heard, man, and I don't know how true it is, because I don't know many. I know some, and I should, because I'm an eighth myself, 1/8, like half of a quarter. But I've heard over the years that Native Americans can't consume a lot of alcohol. Hell, I don't know no race that consume too much alcohol. I mean, it just depends on how much you're drinking and what your tolerance is. But I've heard
1/8. Did you just say 1/8?
Yeah, I'm a Cherokee.
I guess we all are then.
Yeah, you don't see these high cheekbones? Y'all let me move. Man, tell you.
Keisha, you Indian because you got high cheekbones too.
Hey, I love how you pulled up coats in. They be trying to attack me, man. Hey, y'all, are these garden tools? That's lame. Oh, Keisha, I got to read this here. I love when we do things they say we should not be able to do. Now, this is coming from a double person. You have an African American or a black woman that's doing it yourself. But I ain't talking about no crocheting. I don't know all the DIY stuff, but I'm talking about like a storm coming to the side of the house, tear off, and she go build it up again, fix it. She don't tear it up. The storm tore it up. She go repair it. And then some chickens flying around. Then you see a cat dart across. All while the chicken coop was being built by this woman that ain't supposed to be able to do it by herself. Seemed like the stereotype was broken to me, but we done said that a couple times. Oh Lord.
He talking about the hoe. We was talking about a hoe.
Oh, I was saying, boy. No, what did this here, man? Ryan said, hey, what stereotype is this, sir?
That's the stereotype. Daddy in jail again.
That'll be different. Hey, there we go. Death by. Oh man, they still on them Cheerios? Am I that far back, or they just talking about Cheerios for the hell of it?
That was probably that far. Look at the time on the comment. It should tell you how far back it was.
Oh hell. Oh, I ain't that far back. I ain't that far. Watch how quick I catch up.
Okay.
Hey, energy coach. Did I say coach? Energy coach Selena said, "Are you saying New Yorkers are bullies?"
Bullies. You know what? That's what my husband always talk about. I'm a bully. I am not a bully. I never try to make anybody do anything that they don't want to do. I can control myself. That is it.
I love that. If I was in one field, there's been a lot of great athletes that suffer major injuries in high school and college. You can't teach people how to be 7 foot tall.
That is true.
Yeah, that happened in my hometown. And one of the best guys ever come through my hometown actually ended up in the state penitentiary.
Good night, Kathy.
Hey, Kathy, good night. I ain't made it there yet, but good night. Hey, y'all, if I skip some of your comments, it's because for the sake of time. Yeah, that's right. Encyclopedias were the original Google.
That's right. Sure was.
Oh Lord, have mercy, man.
Trump's butt cheeks.
Hey man, okay, let me get to where y'all off the chain up in here, man. Let me hold up, man. Let me get rid of it. I ain't gonna even kick you out of there. I need this watch time, so you can stay on up in here. But I'm too late. I think I got rid of you. Why loves to motivate said, laugh out loud. Hide no face. Who is not hide no face? Who is no face? Millionaires, WTF. It was easier for Stephen Hawkins become a physical comparing that. Okay. I have the Stephen Hawkins. He outworked out him. You would conceive of, and his nurse was hot. Okay. All right. Also, people want to learn, take computer class, learn math, read their goal. So is this said a lot of people want to learn but can't or don't have the resources, or what they're saying? I don't know. Hey, Tina, we getting warmer. Just break it down a little bit more. I'm getting there.
Ron.
Huh?
No, I was looking at Ron. He said, "What is this thing you call an encyclopedia?"
Oh man, I ain't got one in here.
That's
man.
all the way at the bottom.
They like history, man. It's like a book. They had letters like A. Depending on what letter you read, like Q might be mixed up with P and O or something. O-P-Q. I forgot how the alphabet go, but it's this book, man, like Google, except it was a paperback, but it didn't have everything Google got. We may need to find one. Oh,
more like dictionary.com.
Oh, Yolo says she need to hear the choices again about what kind of group chat person you are. I'm the ghoster. I don't want to be in no group
chat. You got the ghoster, the therapist, the drama starter, and the what was the other one? The other one was
the massager.
The masseuse.
Yeah, the masseuse. Hey, thank you. I got you running on TV. I've been moving around. Hey, run me on TV, iPad, Apple Watch. Run me. Hey, if you got an old school black and white TV with some rabbit ear, run me on that too, man. You don't need no cable. I'll use under the extra. Okay. Yeah, them red cup days was wild, boy. Woo. Welcome to Man Why Loves to Motivate. You can't.
What's up, Why Loves?
You can't. That's the whole thing right there. You can't judge a book by its cover.
That is true.
Okay. In Ahmad Rashad's autobiography, he noted that most of the second string linemen of his era were working on PhDs. 5'9". I knew it. 5'9". 5'9". Hey, that's is that over there by Fairmart? Hey man, I ain't never been there. I just heard it on TV. Is that over there by Fairmart though? Of Euclid? Oh, see, now we got a whole Why Loves from LA. Boy, this here is crazy. One mic. Why am I? You heard that echo?
What do you mean? What you mean? No, she put
No, I heard an echo. I ain't talking about the dango company.
Oh,
It just happened to be, man.
maybe you got something on. You got a duplicate thing
I
on.
ain't got nothing on, man. Oh, I got some stereotype examples that I forgot about here, but I ain't got nothing on. I got all YouTube apps off. Ain't nothing up here talking. Matter of fact, let me close this.
Okay.
Yeah, man, some kind of way excuse me. Right, us women try and do it right the first time. Yep, Indiana. Okay, that's some more basketball. Hey, Fritz, I'm gonna get through some of these. I'm a star, man. I'm gonna come back to the basketballs. All right. Energy coach Selena said, my husband is a Cancer on the go. Oh, okay. You talking to YOLO. Don't get on. I can't swim either, but all my kids can.
Yeah. I know how to survive. I can swim. I'm just an underwater swimmer. In other words, I can't swim and breathe at the same time. I put that.
So with all that being said, you can't swim.
I'm gonna get from one place to the next. I'm just saying it may take me a while to get there. And I can't wade in the water, tread water, but I can damn sure doggy paddle.
Hey, LaCassia said she thought it was all of Texas, but that's why. Hey, somebody Google that for me. What about that Galveston and last place to hear about the slaves being free? I'm pretty sure it's Galveston. Wilbert, how you doing? My sister and brother always remember the black culture is very strong because we survived slavery. I'm scared to read. The only thing about us black people, we don't stick together, but we know how to survive. Oh. Well, I got a question, Wilbert. If we did stick together, would we have to spend so much time surviving?
That part.
If we stuck together, would we have to have this great, phenomenal survival skill? Or go ahead, Tanya. Go ahead.
Let me tell you why I think that the problem is why you got the crab in the barrel syndrome is because if you have people who have nothing, they're always trying to be something. And so if everybody is being something, then you're still nothing because everyone else is the same as you. So you're always going to have a person who's just trying to be better than everybody else. So that's when you get the sellouts and all of that stuff because they got to be one up on you. So coming together requires being vulnerable, being transparent, and being open, no gatekeeping, but that doesn't happen. People always want to be able to have one up more than someone else. So that's the reason why you can't come together because most of the people that they want to come together never had anything. So when they get a taste of it, they don't know how to act. That's just how I look at it.
No accountability. That's a good one. You know, one of the things that I talked about earlier, a stereotype that I think is true is I think what they call the hood, it doesn't have to be a black hood. It could be a Hispanic hood. It could be an Asian hood. It could
right.
be an Asian
hood is a hood. It don't matter.
Yeah. So no accountability. And that's right, because when I see all this trash, I wonder, ain't nobody gonna say nothing about this? They ain't gonna listen to me because I don't live there. I probably get beat up and shot because I don't live there. That's the perception. I ain't gonna go see if it's true. But that's accountability. Is there any accountability in some of these stereotypes?
Well, I think the accountability, I don't know if Yellow meant this in that realm, but I think she was talking about, why folks can't stick together, and all that type of stuff. Because in order to stick together and do stuff, you get held accountable. Like, for instance, let's say you do your channel, I'm doing my channel, right? And we doing it separately. I don't know if you missing videos, right? Mm-hmm. All I know is what you put out and what you do. I don't know what you intended to do. Same thing on my side, right? But if we talk to each other and you was like, yeah, I'm supposed to put out a video every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and then I go live on Monday and Tuesday, and I may put out some updated investment stuff, twice a month, and the date vary. Well, if you're telling somebody and you get people who are trying to grow, then now because you don't talk to somebody and you sticking together, now it's people holding you accountable, because then if that person don't see the video, they're going to be like, well, what happened to your video? Oh man, I was tired. I didn't. No, you need to put out that video. So now you need to put out 2. You understand what I'm saying? Because if people don't put in effort, then they don't have to worry about being accountable. No one can hold them to what they said they're going to do. So they don't do it.
Gotcha.
Okay, Keisha, I asked about her cheekbones. She said, I am part Indian.
Yeah, you were trying to clown on me.
I didn't say nothing. See no cheekbones. I don't see no damn cheekbones in this screen.
Well, let me pull out one of these pictures from with my cowboy boots on.
Okay, you know how long ago that was.
Now I got some more pictures. I got a whole album down here. Hold up, I gotta go back. This intrigued me. Jessie Combs, and I was trying to look it up on my phone, was one of the baddest custom car builders I've ever seen. Female. I think she died because trying too hard to prove she belonged.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes that happens.
That's another thing. Do we lose people that try to prove that they're not part of a stereotype?
Oh, well, yeah, because you get people who, yes, that's where the code switching comes.
So the people code switch and get stuck on the wrong code?
No. You said what you say. What you said again?
Hell, I forgot what I said. No,
you said, do you think people, do we lose people because they was trying so hard not to fit a stereotype?
Not to fit the stereotype. Do we lose people?
Correct. Yes. Mm-hmm. That's what code switching is.
Wow.
Because people are so, you figure when you walk in the room, people already judged you, whatever it is. So you try so hard to make sure that they respect you, because your thoughts is they're not going to respect me because I'm a Black woman in this executive space. So you already know that they're going to ask you more questions, and they're not going to ask you questions as if they're inquisitive. They may ask questions because they want to know, do you know what the hell you're talking about? Do you belong here? Because there's not too many of you here. So how did you get here? Are you a DEI? You understand what I'm saying? So you may get people, in my type of position that's always having to prove themselves, because of that. I have to prove that, I don't need to be loud. I have to prove that I know how to, I know how to successfully perform conflict resolution without cussing somebody out. I can, make sure that I am dressing appropriately, that I, handle myself or carry myself a certain way, around a certain audience. If I'm out with the group and I don't know, a car drives by and they playing one of my favorite songs. Can I, you know, control myself? Or am I gonna drop it like it's hot because the beat is popping? That sort of thing. I'm just saying, I'm just joking, but yeah, I think that sometimes you lose people trying to not fit the stereotype because some people may lose themselves out of their culture that they get so caught up in whatever culture they're trying to fit in.
Now, this course here, I can't wait for the crowd or the people. Well, there's 21 million people in here. Tanya, I forgot to tell you, 22 million now. When was the last time you think you fit a stereotype? You were part of a stereotype.
Me?
Yeah, you. And I'm gonna answer the same question. I'm asking us both. I'm gonna answer the same question.
I would say high school.
Okay. For me, I'm gonna say last week. And for you, I'm gonna say probably 2 days ago.
Me? Really? What'd I do?
When you think of a person that knows spirits or various different alcohols, what are they typically supposed to be or thought to be?
Oh, alcoholic or something.
Sometimes alcoholic, maybe a male, maybe not a black female that know with the extent amount of knowledge you have. That's not supposed to be.
Well, right.
2 days ago, I did an investment video, talked about everything I wanted to.
No, that wasn't the question you asked. You said, tell me a time
when the last time
that you were a stereotype.
Well, damn, Tanya, you have to always be all technical and shit.
No, because that's why I gave you the answer that I did. You didn't say weren't, or you didn't fit.
Oh, you know what I meant. Well, maybe you did.
I did not.
Well, do you agree? Whatever I meant.
I would agree. Yes, I don't think that people expect. I get looks if I talk to someone. If I talk to someone and we're talking about spirits, especially if I'm in a room with men or at a bar and they're talking about the drinks and I'm very particular about, well, do you have this and have this? And they looking like, what do you know about this? What do you mean? What do you know about that? And I can keep a conversation with them when they start rattling off mash bills and all this type of stuff. They like, what do you know? What are you doing drinking scotch? I drink scotch. I drink bourbon. It's almost like you're supposed to be drinking lemon drops. You're supposed to be drinking cosmopolitans. You're supposed to be drinking, rum and cokes and stuff like that, or something fruity. We go places, we order a drink, they come back with the drinks. They always trying to give me TJ drink and TJ giving them my drink. And I'm like, no, give me my rock glass and give him the big glass that's pink with the damn umbrella in it, because that's what hubby's drinking. But I'm drinking the rock glass.
And I can honestly say, going back to Kizzy and Keisha from the Nichols Journey and Just Asking for Friends, Generational Curses, I'd say we both broke 2 stereotypes. And I'm not talking about, I'm not talking about Event Yours. I'm talking about Tanya.
Oh,
you told a story in that live stream that I ain't gonna get back into it, but you have excelled. I'm supposed to be just hopefully maybe knowing about 1 stock or 2, maybe.
Right.
I can talk about 500 of them if I want to, but we broke those curses because we saw one thing and we wanted better. And it goes back to someone said accountability. Someone saying, yeah, you can be used to this. You can see this and you can fit a stereotype. You asked me that. You can fit one. But is it because we're allowing ourselves to fit one?
Right.
Not all the time, but
you're right.
Okay. This was here. My sister, you just will direct in your words what you say, and you as a woman, Black woman, you don't tolerate things that's immature to you. I had to read that one a couple of times, but I got it. Hey, Lacoste, you don't have to apologize to me. You've been rocking with me for a minute. I stand corrected. It was announced in Galveston, but the whole state was freed. Okay, so it was probably some trickle throughout the state. So, hey, my sister, we both were right. That's how we look at that. And while I was motivated, she said she's delayed in speaking. Tanya and Rod. Limbs, I edited my own encyclopedia when Vish changed like the reunification of Berlin.
Really?
That's deep right there. Let me get through. All right, y'all. Hey, we've been on here 2 hours and 36 minutes, and my sister.
And I got work in the morning.
That's what I was about to say. And I got to work in the morning too.
It's okay. I've recorded a video before this one. I feel accomplished today.
You know what, dude? Don't you feel accomplished when you just do something? Yeah, I do. I mean, especially if it's something I really don't want to do and I go and get off my butt and do it, like record an investment video.
I'm good. I got one more. I did my drink package mini series. The last video is today, and then I'll jump into the casino reward stuff. So I got one of those videos, and I'm done with that series, and I'm happy. That's an accomplishment.
Hey, friend zone, I see your comment, man. Yeah, Euclid Skyline. Yeah, okay, I got you. I'm not gonna pull it back up on the screen just to be careful here. My brother, I heard you can't judge the book by its cover. The only way you have to read it and get the proper understanding of it. And I always say that, Wilbert, you have to read the pages in between.
That's right. Exactly.
To even begin to understand a person, their whys, their thoughts. All right, y'all. All right, Robin said, hello, what's tonight's conversation? Thanks, Robin. We're talking about stereotypes. We're almost at the end. I don't know if you're still here, but hey, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button on Event Yours and Points Blank Experience, because we do this twice a month, the second and third Monday of every month. So thank you for being here. We appreciate anyone here that's new, that's in the bushes, and the bushes is down. You're not commenting, but you're here soaking up the conversation. We appreciate you being here. My brother, if we start together as Black people, we will be strong. And that's why they scared of a color, because Black is beautiful. Okay. I'm going to bed. It's after 11. Yeah, we about to end this here. Yolo is saying good night to everyone. We want to thank everyone for rocking with us. We really appreciate it.
Definitely. Thank you.
All the comments, man. It's been a minute since we've had these comments, and this is our first Monday we've been together in April. So next Monday we will be back, both channels, with the topic has already been put out. I'm telling you, while we got 17 people here, what was that topic? Because you gave people a task to watch a video, I believe.
Oh, talk about going to my channel and watch the drink package videos.
Hey, Tanya, you here, I'm gonna do this here. I'm gonna put your screensaver up and look, because it's kind of frozen. Oh, now you good. Now you good.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, I was saying that my drink package videos. So I got some drink package videos for folks thinking about, what the different drink packages are, what the difference between them are, which ones is best for you. And then the last one is actually going to be posted after I get off of here. And it's basically about how to get drinks on board cruises without buying the drink package.
Gotcha.
Right.
Gotcha. Friend Zone said, y'all all right with me, groovy people, Lou Rawls style. Hey, Friend Zone, hopefully we
Ooh, he bought Lou Rawls. You never find.
I can't. That's all I know. So
my grandmama loved that man.
Honey. I couldn't stand that dude, man. He was a good person. I was young. I mean, I was very young when he was, in his prime. Okay, I like this. Wilbur said, my sister and brother. What I mean by that is I'm a Black man and I'm a music teacher in Hollywood. We are a strong culture, but we just can't stick together and help each other.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to ask the lifelong, probably the forever long question. Why or why not?
I already told you, because folks too worried about other folks surpassing them.
I ain't never worried about the Joneses, because I am the Joneses. My last name is not Jones.
Look, I say it like I said it before. I can tell you, I can give you a recipe. We could stand side by side and cook the same thing, and it's not gonna taste. Yours is not gonna taste like mine, and mine is not gonna taste like yours.
Well, Will, but I want to tell you, Event Yours and I, we try to have topics that can make people laugh, and sometimes we get super serious like this one. I have 3 YouTube channels, and they weren't aimed at a particular group of people. They're aimed at anyone that want to learn. And I'll be honest, I was hoping I reach some of the minorities and some of the quote unquote majorities that had been privileged enough to receive this information. I have one channel, Point Blank Travel, that talks about your credit, how to increase your credit score. I'm not trying to be, have I ever worn ties and suit? Yes, now, no. I have an investment channel to show everyone how you can take small amounts of money, investing with Rod, and invest for your financial future. I have a simple little thing, sometimes it's at the end of videos. We as a people need to take a financial pivot. And then I have Point Blank Experience, where initially this was brought as a variety channel. Now I look at it as more of a talk show channel where I'm showcasing excellence, not just Black excellence, all excellence. And I'm looking for people that have talent that sometimes may get overlooked. So I appreciate what you're saying. And I'm doing my part, but I'm one person. Last time I think I looked the other day was 300 or 243 million people in America. 1, 2, however many people we got in here, it takes way more than this. They say reach one, teach one. Nah, that's why I got on YouTube. I'm trying to teach and reach as many as I can. And that's just a little note from ROD from PVE. But hey, I appreciate that comment, man. It really means a lot. Why Loves to Motivate say I'm a hood teacher. So whatever students people think a teacher should be, act, I'm different. So whatever students or people think a teacher should be or act, I'm different. Professional when required, but hood through and through. Professional when required, but hood through and through. I've seen work Tanya and she code switch. Code switching, according to Crew, is a double-edged sword. It causes sometimes you to end up alienating your own community. I've had my own family make fun of me for speaking in a white accent for my corporate job.
See, hold on, and
I think we about to double right there. This one.
I hate when people do that.
What part? White accent?
My daughter, was raised to speak properly. Okay?
That's what I was going to say.
I don't speak perfect English. I was taught while I was being raised, but the bulk of my younger years, it wasn't like I grew up, speaking proper grammar, proper English, or whatever. My daughter, yes, she does. And my aunts and my mama and all of them say, "Oh, you speak like a white girl." I'm like, "What does that?" I said, and you know what I always say? I said, "Well, what a Black person sound like?" And then they look at me and get offended. It's like, well, you said so if the way she's speaking is white, then what does that mean for the other side? So you saying that all Black folks sound ignorant? Is that what you're saying? And then they would just get upset. And I'd be like, don't say that. Don't do that. Just say, you're very well spoken. Period. Point blank. It don't matter.
And I think this person, if I'm not mistaken, this person is Asian. So I was going to hit it. Tanya beat me to the punch. But why does it have to be a white accent? Why can't it be a proper English accent? Because I know a whole lot of white people that don't even know half the words that I know, nor the meaning. And I don't have to say it in a certain accent to be correct. Now, I was in a community or environment, I wouldn't have said to be correct. I would have said to be right. But through my education and the people I was surrounded with, not at Harvard or Yale, but in the military, receiving all this free knowledge, I went from saying it right to saying it correctly, because I wanted to maneuver the way I wanted to maneuver in life. So someone said earlier, I took the initiative to see better and want to do better. It wasn't a white thing, it was a black thing, it was a raw thing. That's what I want. So, but hey, that's why we're here, man. This is an opinionated channel, 2 channels, opinionated show. We don't judge people for speaking your mind. And you feel the same way, Tanya?
Yeah.
Just be respectful. That's all we ask. Just be respectful. All right, y'all. I said this a minute ago, but the club about to close for real, man. We out of everything. We ain't got nothing. We ain't got no. So last call for comments. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put this right here. Any comment past these last lines, please comment outside of the live stream if it's for Tanya or myself, and we'll answer them in the comments of the live, outside of the live. But we'll be here all night, and we appreciate the love with the community here, man. We really do. We just gotta get it, plus the replay. People won't really watch a long replay. Just actually, why loves I'm the same way. What they used to say, it ain't necessarily a lady in the street and an ex in the bedroom. How about a lady in the street and can get down when need to be?
There you go.
A lady in the street and can get down when they need to.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what that means? Google Chat GPT that. Look at the encyclopedia. I don't know. But anyway, that's definitely. Hey, Etta, it was good to see, man. That's my sister. Hey, y'all, Etta looked out for me on my first and only cruise outside of the Navy. The one that I still couldn't swim on. Hey, yeah, Mickey, thank you for being here. Match them number of likes. If you haven't hit that thumbs up button in my live streams, I'll say ring the doorbell. You know, you're in my crib. I know you smell the barbecue, the food, the music, and the talk was good. They were playing dominoes and spades. But I'm one of them weird stereotype dudes. I don't mind if you ring the doorbell, which is hit the like button on the way out. It ain't gonna bother me. So if you didn't ring it, please do that there. All right, nothing panics a wino like running out of wine. Damn. Oh man, that was deep. Tina. Okay, accountability means the obligation take to responsibility for one's own actions, decisions, and behaviors, and to accept the consequences that follow. Well, yeah, it's a bunch of different cultures.
Yeah.
Lacking in that. And not just, we kind of got on cultures and races and some genders, but we didn't really hit age a lot, and we're not tonight. We may have to do a follow-up on these. Hey, I was right there with you, friend. You was buying Palantir at 12. I think my lowest Palantir I got was about $8. Last I checked was about $158 or something like that. Yeah, that's a little. Check out Investing with Rod. That's not a shameless plug. That's a real plug. Go over there and check out Investing with Rod, my other channel. Well, you can hear all about that good stuff. Good night, amazing live. Thank you. Yeah, we about to say the same.
Good night, Etta.
Hey, crew, do you live in Canada? Hey, man, there's so many people in here. This was a very informative video. Thank you, my sister and brother. The best thing I was chat to me is you can chat with someone you don't even know and be blessed by that. Wait, I gotta hold up, Tanya. I gotta refocus here. Hold on. I'm like Fred Sanford over here. Let me put the glasses I can maybe read you with. Hold on, I gotta get another pair. Why, these gonna be even worse. My sister and brother, the best thing chat to me is you can chat with someone you don't even know and be blessed by that. So I'm assuming that Wilbur was blessed by this chat from 2 people that he don't know, and we were blessed by your presence of being here, and that's real.
That's right.
That's because when you come together like this, somebody learns something, including myself, that they didn't know tonight. So thank you for that, man. I can't see nothing out them glasses. They ain't working either. I done went backwards. Hey, I would advise y'all thought I was kidding, but when you come to Live and Direct or the classroom with Keisha and myself, or Live and Direct with Tanya, I would highly recommend. I ain't gonna let me bring some popcorn with you, man. Y'all see, I pulled mine out, especially Timmy here, boy. Ain't no telling what could happen. All right, all excellence. It is sad that we can't stand and support one another as a people. It is very sad. It's very sad. Okay. Because tonight, my brother and sister, this is the music teacher you're chatting with, mature people that makes it all good and understand. Okay, appreciate 300 Cheerio. Hey, man, all right, hold up, man. I'm going to go to my English European accent. You got an English European accent? Great stream, great topic. Have a great night. Honey, all right, y'all. Awesome content. Thank you. And there it is, y'all. Any other comment after that, man? Please comment outside the live, or I'll look at this and we'll address it out the live. I do see.
Yeah, you can always comment.
Yeah, because we don't want to drag this out. We like to be here sometime for a long time. We definitely want to be here for a good time. And tonight, I couldn't have asked for anything more than this. So, Tanya, you got anything you want to add before we raise up?
Nope. I enjoyed. I've especially enjoyed the conversation and the engagement. As always, I can't wait till next week's topic.
That's what I was talking about. You posted in your community post, right? Something for people to look at, a live or something. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Y'all go check out Event Yours and come prepared, because next week we're gonna blow the roof off this mother.
Yeah, I want y'all to come prepared.
Come prepared, because we are. And just for y'all that don't know, we don't script these. We get a topic, we do our bullet points, and we have this right here. And that's what we walk in with. Blazing. All right. It is more to call, my brother. It is more to call, my brother and sister. I appreciate you. Well, y'all, tell you ain't got nothing else.
I don't have nothing else. We done hit every topic I had.
Well, I tell you what, man. Hey, right here, I got to put this up for anybody that's in here. If you hit that will take you over to Tanya's membership, become a spirit member. I have some memberships, but I'm not talking about this yet. Hey, matter of fact, come tomorrow night to this channel. I'm not going to do it tonight because a lot of people left and it wouldn't be fair. Come tomorrow night, and I'm going to be super fair. Come tomorrow night to the classroom, 7:05 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm going to give away 5 channel memberships. The ultimate experience, live streams, chats from yours truly. And then I have 2 more levels you got to go over there and look at. If you're not a content creator, it probably won't benefit you. Also, next Monday, live and direct, I'll be giving away 5 more memberships. That's a total of 10 memberships. So, it's free to be here, free 99. And I'm going to give you the 99 cent back. The only thing I ask for in return is you hit that subscribe button on both Event Yours and Points Blank Experience. And I'm going to go ahead and put this stuff up so we can get out of here. And Tanya, it's been a pleasure. If you could just give me 1 second backstage. Again, tonight we talked about stereotypes way more than I thought we would. Much love, y'all. As always, shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you'll be amongst the stars. I can guarantee you. Much love, y'all. Peace. We out of here.